welcome to Winging It. We're finishing off our last digital campaign here, I think. Hopefully we'll be with live cards sooner rather than later. We are going into the Lair of Dagon. We struggled mightily in the last scenario, so this should promise to be fun. We have Agenda 1A, the Initiation. The interior of the old Masonic Hall is eerily quiet aside from the distant plink of dripping water and the creaking of the building under the weight of your feet. You get the feeling that your arrival may have been expected. Forest, when your turn begins, if you're at a fully flooded location, we struggle for air. When your turn ends, if you did not enter an unflooded or partially flooded location during your turn, you take 5 damage. And then we have Act 1, the first oath. Each suspect enemy gets +4 health, loses a loop, and cannot be parlayed with. And you can spend, for free trigger, you can spend the blue, red, white, or yellow key to discard each obstacle attached to your location. If each surviving investigator is at the grand entryway and investigators have unlocked the entrance to the caves, advance. There we are. Who wants to be lead investigator?
Not Nuska's.
I'll do it. This seems culty.
Yep. Makes
Seems like a
sense.
culty thing.
At the max standpoint.
I think I know my turn, so shall I go ahead and take it?
Sure.
Oh, we are at the grand entryway. It's a 1 shroud, 0 clue. It's connected to each cave location. As an action to resign, investigators at the grand entryway spend the purple key and 12 clues as a group to remember that you have unlocked the entrance to the caves. So we're looking for the purple key.
You said we start with 5 curses in the bag?
We do. There are. Oh wait, why is there a bless token in the bag? Did somebody put one in there? Who's a cheater?
I don't know.
Do
Not I.
you think it carried over from last game?
Nope. Wait. How? It was full. That's weird. Huh. That is very weird.
It was
Okay.
more weird is it removed 8 of 0.
That means there's 8.
8
The
in
second,
the bag.
yeah, the first number is what's in the bag. The second is the number that are like in play. So, should have 5 in the bag. I feel like I set all this up though earlier, so I don't know why we're at this. But anyway, okay. So for my first action, I'm going to spend 2 to play Holy Rosary. My second action, I'm going to play an Arcane Initiate. I am not putting Doom on her. I'm putting 2 Horror on her. And we will use her. Okay. Then, last action, I will probably just take a resource and be good. All right, that's me.
All right. I have a quick turn.
Mhm.
All right. I'm spending 5 resources to get out the Time Worn brand. And I'm going to get 2 resources. There, done.
Seems good. All right, who is up next?
I can go next. I can spend 2 resources and get out Olive, and the rest of my stuff is very expensive. I think, but I also need some other cards that I don't have. So I'll take 1 action to draw a card, and then the X to get a resource. And that Armageddon came right back to me. I'm pretty sure I shuffled. Okay, that's
It's a
it
good
for me.
card to have in here. Hold on, before we.
Well, 2 of them in my hand though.
Okay, so I think Syzygy doesn't get shuffled in yet, right? Let me make sure, because we want to talk about it. Yeah. Either way, don't choose anything that would cause people to lose resources. Clearly, we're all strapped for resources. So, just pointing that out there.
Not really all of us.
Okay, Mister.
I'll choose.
Mr. Silver Spoon.
If I have a peril that says everybody dies or loses resources, I'll choose everyone dies.
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad we understand each other.
All right, so let's see. I got my 4 on my inheritance. I'm going to start by moving. I'll try this first floor hall location. So it's over this way.
It's Hall of Deep.
All right.
You can spend the red key. There's an audible click. Blah 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 blah. You get the statue, which is nice. And after it's revealed, you increase its FUD level.
Okay.
With the VP. Not that
And
we're
it's with the
counting.
BP.
All right, let's see. What can I do here? I will spend 1, 2, 3 to bring out my Mariner's Compass. This is my second action, and third action, I'll investigate, exhausting Mariner's Compass. I'm going to spend 2 into Streetwise to give me +3. So that puts me at 4v3, and I'm going to commit sharp. No, if I can't
Yeah,
commit
you
sharp
can't do
with
that
the
for.
I mean,
Mariners.
you can, you just won't
Well-
get the extra clues.
And I'll spend 2 off of my family inheritance for another 3 off of Streetwise. That puts me at 7v3.
Okay.
What are we looking at here? Do we have -5s or anything?
Well, we have
gross?
lots of curses, so that's just
Mm.
that's the kind of the nature of this scenario.
All right.
Is
I'll drop even more into it from family inheritance, so I am 10v3. And
Okay.
0. So I get 2 clues.
it's a good start.
That's me.
Preston actually did things, unlike the rest of us.
Yeah.
All right, upkeep then.
That's kind of been the theme of the campaign, hasn't it?
Quiet
Kind
you.
of, yeah.
Why
I
is
mean,
that
you're not
card still
wrong.
on my deck?
Well, some of us actually have to work for a living. We didn't get money back for inheritances.
All right now. All right, I've got Heralds of the Deep. Test
Some-
3 willpower. 5 if your location is flooded. For each point you fail by, add a curse token if you cannot. It gains surge. I mean, I really don't care about this. So I'm at 1, 2, 3 versus 3.
Don't make me class warfare on you.
I passed. I will Holy Rosary and put 2 blessed tokens in the bag. Hey,
Okay.
that was good.
I get mysterious chanting. So we
Mm.
have no cultists, so I get to go find one. All right.
Well, the chanting will lead you to them.
Well, I'm thinking is anybody combat ready?
I am. Well, kind of.
I could bring out a Wizard of the Order, and that gets like sort of a nastier one out.
fight?
Alternatively, it's a 4
4.
fight, 2 health.
And he has got retaliate. So he could power you up.
True. Does he deal damage or just 4?
Oh, just 1 damage.
Oh, that's great.
All right. I'll bring
He's
that guy up.
Calvin's all. Please don't throw me in that briar patch.
Any empty location, so I'll stick it over here.
Let's see, where are we putting it?
There.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. My card.
I mean, I guess you don't care about this, so.
Yeah. All right. So test agility. 2 versus 3. What is this?
-4 if you fail, add a curse to the chaos bag.
Whoopsies.
I mean, I'm okay with curses.
Okay. And take a damage.
Getting powered up.
Yep.
All right, Chris.
Okay. Any empty location. Initiative Dagon. Where's an empty location that's convenient for this?
Probably.
I suppose someplace we want to get to.
Yeah. Okay.
Mind if
Looks
I
like
go
we got,
first?
looks like we got the Doom Patrol.
Go for it.
All right. I'm gonna head over here.
It's the Hall of Blood. After it's revealed, place the side red key on it. After you fail a test while investigating Hall of Blood, take 1 horror.
What a coincidence. That's just what we need for over there.
Amazing how that works.
Mm-hmm. All right. This guy's on me. I'm gonna take a swing with the Time War brand. I am 5 versus 4.
You could just let it ride and we can put them back if you don't need them, or you could just auto succeed. It's up to you. Oh wait, yeah, mine works even if I'm not at your location. So that is up to you.
Mm.
I mean, it's fine if you want to just kill him.
Yeah, I think I will. Use Ancient Covenant
Yeah, we'll remove that.
to kill the guy. And guess I will head on back. So that way next turn I can help deal with the initiate.
I mean, this is fine. I don't know if you want to try to get clues.
I'm not exactly in the best place to get clues.
Okay.
Yeah, my stats aren't beefed up, and I don't really have alternate my soaks in play.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna Arcane Initiate at the end of your turn.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay, I can. So you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, I meant, I guess, less is what I meant.
Yeah,
But
I'm done.
so yeah, so I will spend 2 resources, and I'll put down Arcane Studies,
Very nice.
and then I will, I guess, I can come over here to try to help with this
Okay.
a little bit, and I can investigate with. Well, let me actually do the whole. See if I can do this without
Mm-hmm.
messing things up. Then do that, and then do this, and disco. So that one's kind of slanted and it's bothering me.
Important things. There you go.
Okay,
It's
okay.
perfection.
All right. Could not have things askew.
Indeed.
All right. So then I can spend 2 resources to from there. That's only 5 versus 3. 2 up. I'll give it a try. I guess I'll go and what's this? No, with Olive, that might. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's see what happens.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's like one of these cards here too?
So
To,
the -4 will add a curse. If you pull the tablet, will add a curse into the. Oh, you've got that. Yeah.
add to curse. I'm taking a curse also. I mean, it's.
Now you have the tablet. The tablet isn't the one that adds the curse.
Oh, what does the tablet do?
Just
Placing
-3 if you fail to place each key on the you
Oh,
control at
well,
a
that's
location.
fine. I don't control the keys, so that's fine. So we'll just take the that and the curse then, and get the curse out of the bag, I suppose.
Well, you got to draw another for the curse.
Oh, which I should have. I don't know if that was the original one or not.
We'll say it was the original one. You can draw another.
Okay.
All right. We'll remove the curse. You take a horror for the location ability.
Oh, I did not actually even pay attention to that.
Or
Well,
Olive takes a horror.
yeah.
All right.
Admittedly, now I'm thinking about it, I probably could use that to boost up my mental.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but you were talking about soak, so I figured maybe you didn't want to mess with it. All right. I am going to then spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Armageddon. I am going to draw a card, I guess. And I'll spend 1. Do I want to spend 1? I don't really want to spend 1. I'll just take a resource. Alright, that's me.
Okay. I'll spend my 4 off family inheritance to bring out Elena Harper.
Oh,
Spend
I forgot to tell you. Now I feel
what?
like a heel.
Yes.
She's not in this scenario. You have to remove her from your deck. So
Oh.
I know that's totally not fair because you know, kept her in your hand and stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you can obviously draw a card to replace her,
Okay.
but I totally should have said that when we did the setup. I just forgot.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 for the headdress then. Still have 4. I will then investigate with the Mariner's Compass. I am 2 because of the headdress. I will invest 2 into Streetwise, puts me at 5. I mean the other resources. Go to 8 V3. Curse. And -1. So that's a curse gone. And that's the last 2 clues. That location. And final action, I will move back to the middle.
All right, let's do upkeep.
Well, that is me.
This lady gets a curse or a doom, and we do upkeep. Or we did upkeep. Now we are doing these thingies.
Question. Do we have any quick trigger window?
Not yet.
Okay.
What are you wanting to quick trigger?
Keep faith.
Oh man, because I have a word of radiance in my hand. That's unfortunate.
Well, I also have a watchful piece in my hand.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I am actually going to cancel this acolyte. Is that bad? Thing is, we have to put her. Oh, we have to put her here or here. It's gonna. Maybe it's okay.
Move in. If we put it up there, I'll move in. Take a swipe at the orb. I can move in, move over to here, take a horror, and then kill one of them.
One of these will spawn an enemy on you, a very big enemy.
Oh.
Just for what it's worth.
Hmm.
The only reason I want to cancel is to get my willpower up. I'm not gonna lie. But I know there's probably better things to cancel. At the same point, it's gonna take us actions to deal with this initiate. So I'm going to, because we can't put. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It may be the wrong thing, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. And then it gets shuffled back in, so we can draw it again. All right. Over to you, Daniel.
Yep. I've got a Cenarian Deep one.
Put 2 curses in.
But at least I move back to the middle where people can save me.
That's right.
All right. I got locked door.
Goes there.
Oh, that's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't actually do my upkeep yet.
Oof. Okay, so things got exciting. All right. And okay. I would like to go first. I'm gonna at the end of the Mythos phase, I'm Arcane Initiate. That is a. I could take that. I can't really afford it. Whatever. Let's take it. Whoops. How many curses are in the bag? 10. Okay.
I think
Is there a 10 in the back?
No, they're 8. Sorry. All right. Let's see. If I attack, I will be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. Let's see. I want to be careful about who I might kill here. All right, I'm going to engage this guy off of you for first action.
Which adds more curse
Yeah.
tokens.
It does. All right. That's first action. Second action, I'm going to shoot him with this thing. I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. Seems okay. Dang it, no curse. All right, that's 2 damage onto it. And then, I'm going to, Chris, are you okay at me shooting it 6 up on this guy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wait, but he's in a different location.
Oh, that totally follows up my plans.
Oh,
Yeah, I hadn't realized that, so I can't help you very well. But maybe Calvin can.
Yeah, I'll be swinging at 5 versus 2. If I don't engage him.
all right.
I'm going
Don't
to,
miss.
I guess I'm going to Armageddon this guy. Yay! Okay.
Too bad I wasn't there.
I'll use this. No, it's fine because I kind of want this to go back in.
Oh.
And that I will put a charge back that will kill him, and the bless goes back in, and the curse comes out. Okay, that's me.
All right, I guess I will go and save Chris.
Either that, or I can take an attack opportunity and put Armageddon out. Guess depends on.
Now's a pretty good time for Armageddon.
I mean, it'll hit me, but I can survive it.
So, do you want to do that first?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. That might end up being a better option under the circumstances here. So let's spend the 4 resources and put down Armageddon, and then I'll put 1 sanity loss on Olive, and I'll take the 1 damage here. And then I will spend a charge on Armageddon here, and see, I'm 4, 6, 6 versus 2, 4 up.
And you could be using Arcane Studies as well if you want.
I remember the Arcane Studies builds back up.
Right. Yeah, I mean, do I really need more than 4 up though?
Well, if you pull like a bunch of curses, you might. It depends on if you want to save it for something else. And are you using Olive?
No, I'm hoping. Well, actually, this 3 damage on that. I forgot he's a 3 health. Oh, that's annoying.
I mean, ideally, you want to pull a bunch of curses here to
yeah,
take advantage of that. So if you go up really high on Arcane Studies and use Olive, you might be able to pull a lot of curses.
Either that. Oh, and no, I don't have money for that. Sure. Oops. Yeah, I had another thing I wanted to do, but that'll work too. All right. So anyway, yeah, that'll put me at 6 up, and I'll use Olive. So okay, so I have to do a curse now. So -2 and a curse.
You don't want to pull. Wait, hold on. You don't want to pull both curses?
Because of the Armageddon.
Yeah, it just keeps putting charges back on
Armageddon.
Yeah. Or you could do an extra damage.
That's true. So we'll do both curses. So I'll have to draw 2 more tokens.
That's correct. Well, you could use Mateo's ability, but maybe we don't want to do that necessarily.
No.
You could do a damage and put a charge back.
No.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
And then use that charge again immediately now.
Let's put the damage on the guy.
Right. Good call. Not on the spell. I wish I had more resource, or a couple more resources, because I have a catastrophe in my hand, but can't do that without the without resources. Anyway, so let's try this again. My gosh, 2 in a row. Oops. Oh, damn it. That just is insulting because I
No, no, no,
accidentally
no.
drew that.
You don't have another charge because you took an action to play. You took an action to play it. You're out of actions now.
You're right.
Just put that back.
And
I
yeah,
can't believe how that went based on your setup. I mean, that's just terrible.
yep.
Should I come in to help save the day?
Yeah.
All right. So I will move over. I'm going to. Should I engage an attack?
If you don't, it depends on if you want more curses in the bag.
Up to you guys. Sounds like you guys want curses.
I don't think
I don't have anything to take advantage of the curses quite yet,
Armageddon.
unless there are blesses in there too. Well, I guess there is that, but
you don't. I mean, it's up to it's up to him if you want to.
it's up to you, Les. What use your judgment.
I'll engage.
I'll put 2 curses in.
Because even if I miss, he'll attack me and I'll get
Right.
my sets up. So I'm attacking 5 versus 2. I don't miss.
Goodbye.
Show off.
Yes.
Show off not drawing the auto fail 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
I now.
Yeah. So you think you guys can handle the cluing and getting rid of the locked door over there?
I have an Alter Fate in my hand. Well, actually, I can't play this turn. It's the level 1 version.
I don't.
The
think
locked door was hard for me. I actually considered what I was actually thinking about doing is if I could beat him, I was thinking about doing is using maybe next turn I could use Olive and just try to tank the test and use catastrophe.
I didn't know if Les has any bonuses. I mean, it's agility, so I guess you are down 1 on that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you need me to come fix that. All right, so I will move in. I will test the locked door. I am
Using the power of money.
Yep. So let's see. I am 1 versus 4. I will spend 4 off my inheritance into Streetwise. That gives me +6, so 7v4. And yeah. Okay, so that succeeds. Goodbye, locked door. And now I'm out of resources. What's the shroud there? It's a 3?
Yep.
2. 4v2. Anybody have an intellect icon or 2 to toss my way?
I have a sharp vision, but you'd have to be a basic one.
Well, actually, I was going to be playing my sharp vision, so Max 1 committed protest.
Okay, so that doesn't work out.
That'd be 3, 4 versus 2. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I need to get myself more developed, so I'm going to draw a card. Go ahead. Or actually, I was the last person, so yeah.
Do you want to play Keep Faith before the next Mythos phase?
I can.
Because I have a Word of Radiance in my hand, so.
Okay.
Let's do Upkeep. Oh, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
just
putting...
a record, we don't have 5 in there, right?
We do have 5 in there.
So, do you want me to do a watchful piece, or should we wait?
I would prefer to wait so I can try to get powered up with a cancel.
Okay, that's fine.
But let's see if I get something that's actually cancelable first. All right, and I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just drop a dynamite blast because who needs a dynamite blast? All right, we are at 3 of 6 doom. No, 4 of 6 doom. I'll draw this, which I will try to cancel with Word of Radiance. Just kidding. Oh wait, that's not
It's
that.
not that kind. Once again, Water Radiance does its job.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, I've got Secret Gathering. Add 1k, one curse token to the chaos bag. Then test will 4. If I fail, place 1 doom on each cultist enemy and take 1 har, 2 har instead of 1 or more. It's revealed during the test. All right, so I'm not going to be passing this, so that's just going to be what it is. You already added the.
I did not. Now I have. We're at 10 of. We're 10 curses.
All right, so
Curses.
let's see. Okay, well, I got a bless. That puts me at 3 versus 4.
Just need to get another one.
Oh, no, oh.
Ancient
Yeah.
Covenant won't make him pass yet.
Yeah, no.
Nuts.
So yeah.
Oh, you guys both have an
So,
Ancient Covenant. I didn't realize that.
yeah, we do.
Oh, stop it.
Okay. Yep. Now I'll Ancient Covenant,
Okay.
and that's nuts. Okay, so we only lose. Well, we lose 2 blesses, but
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't take a horror.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we don't add a Doom.
This is the weirdest way to play Arkham, man. This bless curse stuff is wild.
Alright, Heralds of the Deep. Alright, test will 3. I am 2 versus 3.
Neat.
0, so I fail. I may either heal 1 damage or horror or take 1 direct damage or 1 direct horror.
I mean, you could make yourself pass if you took a horror.
Yeah, I'll take a horror.
And then you pass. And then it
All
doesn't
right.
surge. So. Alright. Mateo.
And apparently I'm still forgetting to do my upkeeps before this point.
Oh, man.
Ugh. That's nasty.
Yeah. That's not the best. So, oh, and this is refilled now.
Yep.
Okay.
Is.
Even with 2, it's probably not going to pass.
Alright,
But I
well,
can.
you're at
I can
4. You're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 4. It's pretty
and
gods.
2 up. Yeah, I guess I'll use the arcane studies and try to do this. And because of that stupid second part, I'm not going to use Olive. No.
Get a bless, get a bless. Oh, wow. Gross.
It's discard 2
Yeah,
from your hand and 1 from play.
yeah, and if I actually had 1 more resource, I could have actually canceled that with the Catastrophe, couldn't I?
Yeah. Yes, you could have.
But I didn't have that. So I got 2 from hand and 1 that's my control.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's going to be sucky. Well, I suppose I have another olive in my hand,
Oh, that's fortunate.
so I can do that. But then I have to think of what am I going to drop, and I think that I gotta.
Why did some arcane initiate?
We don't have any blessings in the bag, do we?
We do not.
We have a couple, don't we?
Yeah, we haven't been drawing many. I think that
We have 3 blessings in the bag.
yeah, well, I've been seeing. I think I want to drop the blessings of Isis just because. And don't hate me, but I think I gotta drop the delve.
Oh, it's fine. We're not worried about
Oh,
its
yeah.
fee right now.
Yeah, I think we're kind of good on that front.
All right, so let me see if I can kill this initiative Dagon.
Okay.
So,
If you can do that, then I might be able to start helping out with clue gathering.
okay, this is action. Spend the black key. Remember that you have unlocked the 3rd floor. Okay. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 using Armageddon. It's a bless. That's a curse. That is a whatever that is.
-4, and if you fail, add a curse token to the bag.
All right, so I was at what did I say? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I just leave it all in, and I get a charge back. That's cool, and it dies. And we remove a curse and remove a bless. Then I will spend 1 for the Waveworn Idol, and that's actually, I'll spend 2, sorry, for Safeguard. That's me.
All right.
Well, I can take another turn since my turn's gonna be so easy because that hurt me so much. I think I'll take an action to get a resource. Then I will spend those resources to play Olive again, and then I'll take an action and get a resource. And I'm like exactly to where I started the turn, except for a card down. All right.
I'll go next. I'm going to spend 3 to get out Pure Sylvester. Level 2. Next, I'm going to investigate. 3 versus 3. -1. I fail and take a horror. And I'll investigate again. 4 versus 3. Pretty sure I fail.
Mm-hmm.
So I am now 5 versus 3.
All right. We are removing a curse.
Or rather, yeah. So that's it for me. So next turn, I can actually help with getting clues.
Okay. I will.
If Daniel doesn't clear this out.
I'll exhaust the Mariner's Compass, spending 2 into Streetwise. So let's see, that gets me at 4 versus 3. I'll spend 2 more into Streetwise to be 7 versus 3. Curse. -2. So I fail. That's 2 curses gone. And with my last 2
You
resources,
take a horror.
okay, I'll take a heart. I will bring out Madame Lebranche, and then I'm out of resources, so I guess I'll just draw a card. That's me.
All right. Let's do upkeep. What do we drop?
I just got to deny
Forces
existence. Would not have come in handy last turn.
Indeed. I've got a priest Dagon. That's gonna be a problem.
Well, this is an empty location.
That's way less handy than a deny existence.
Yeah, we just have to kill him twice, or else
Hmm.
Or else because he is when he's may be defeated or evaded, if there's no doom on him, instead heal all damage from a ready and place one doom on it at the end of the round. If priest on Dagon is ready and there's no doom on it, place one doom on it, which will mean we would advance. So that's a thing.
All right, I can
Whoops.
try to see if I.
We'll just shuffle that back in.
Yeah. I'll let you do it. All right, so I got Heralds of the Deep. Test will 3. 5 instead of your location is flooded. For each point you fail by, add a. Since this is for each point you fail by, who's got the best will?
How about I'll just cancel it? It would help me out to cancel it, I think.
I mean, if you want, I think Calvin's sitting on 6 will right now.
Okay.
Well, it helps for him to cancel it, so that way he gets his will up.
Do you have a you handle this one?
Yeah.
What would I be at? I'd be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not great, is it? I would like to cancel it to get my will up.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So I'll do this. I'll take a horror, and we will ward it. I have another ward in case like there's something really bad, but okay. All right.
Les?
I have a locked door. Crap.
Is that a big deal?
I mean, the money guy can handle it,
Yeah, it eats my whole turn
we-
though.
as we all know.
Yeah, I can deal with it
Can Calvin deal with it?
in theory.
Well, I was hoping to see if I can deal with the priest of Dagon.
I'm just gonna ward that one too, which I can't. I don't get any value from doing that, but I'm gonna do it because I feel like
Well,
it's.
I mean, I might be able to handle the door with doing the whole thing I said before, doing the try tank it and use your catastrophe.
Okay. Well then I will not cancel it.
It's not the best plan, but it's a plan.
Okay. I'd prefer not to use my cancel on that, but
Okay. Yeah, if you're not going to get a value from it, I can try to do that. Oh, and I guess I should draw an encounter now.
mhm.
Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist. If there are no
Awesome.
cultists.
That's great.
Yeah.
We put it on this guy, and then we only have to kill him once.
Yep.
So, fantastic.
All right. Jeff, do you want to try to kill him, or should I?
I'd like to see how this goes with getting those clues and the locked door and all that stuff.
Okay. So, Chris, if you want to take care of the locked door.
Okay, so locked door. I suppose the best way to do that would be just plan was to use Olive and draw the 3 tokens. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so
Well, that's easy.
that's an easy one. Okay, and so it doesn't matter. Like I'm not going to. I can't get. Even if I draw a skull, I can use catastrophe. I mean, the autofile can still use you catastrophe, right? So I might as well just take the curse and get out of the bag.
Yeah.
And so take the curse and the tentacle.
Elder thing, but yeah.
Yeah. No, so yeah, it's a elder thing. All right, so then I will spend the 2 resources and I'll play you catastrophe.
Goodbye, clock door. And you get to decide if you want another action or a card and a resource.
I could really use cards and resources right now. Interesting. Let's see. I should have got rid of that card. Oh yeah, we haven't got to upgrade. Well, anyway, so now I can try to do the locked door. I'm only if I use this.
Isn't that what you just did? Was locked door?
So not sorry. I mean investigate.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say. It's only 2 up though. I can spend 1 resource to go 3 up.
If somebody wants to commit a sharp vision to you,
Yeah, I can do that.
then you'll be up by a lot.
What's sharp vision do?
Just
Uh,
it
Oh,
gives you
and
three
it's no clue.
icons. It's yeah. If you succeed by 2, but it gives you 3 icons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, there you
that
go. 2 clues and Mateo things.
there you go.
Okay. And I think in this case, I still probably want to get another card to resource for that. Let's see. And I don't really have good investigating beyond that. I think maybe just in case I need this in a pinch, I'm going to spend the T resources and no, I shouldn't do that yet because I'm not going to use it yet. I will draw a card. And actually, I might have a fast option here. Never mind. I won't do that. Okay,
I'm gonna go
I'm
ahead
done.
and kill this priest of Dagon then. Calvin, you can
Okay.
back me up if I fail, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move. He'll engage on me. Action 2. I'm going to spend 1 to play the Waveborn Idol. He will attack me, but I've had worse. Give me a card and 1, 2, 3 resources. And then I will take a shot with this thing. To be at 4, 5, 6,
Where's the
7.
Waveborn Idol?
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Hmm.
it's there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 3. Okay, if I cancel the bless, I would still be at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Still kills him, right? So we use that to keep the bless token in, remove the curse. We'll put a charge back on Armageddon. He's dead.
Yay.
Alright. And my willpower is decent now. Alright. I just need my blade, really. Alright. It's Preston and Calvin.
Did you want to try to get those last 2 clues?
How does that work with the key? Because
Yep.
I don't necessarily need to be the one going back to deliver the key.
Anybody can get the key once all the clues are gone.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, do you have an itch to do some investigating? Because otherwise, I can handle it.
I could try.
I mean,
I'm not asking you to try. I just wanted to know if there was some reason you really wanted to investigate because you seem to have wanted to last turn.
I did that mostly to get my stats up, but now that they're at
Okay.
at a good point.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do it because I can do it more efficiently, I think.
Okay.
All right. So I get 4 of my family inheritance. I will spend 3, actually, that way, to bring out Lola Santiago. I will investigate with the Mariner's Compass. So I am 2 versus 3. I will spend 2 on family inheritance to go to 5 versus 3. I'll use LeBranche to gain a resource and spend that into the compass to be 6 versus 3. And okay.
good enough.
Okay. Good enough. That's the last 2.
And now, Calvin, if you want to grab the key and take it over and do the Howl Deep, you can.
Okay.
And third action, I'll move back to here.
Hello.
That is me.
Okay. So it's a free trigger. Pick it up, right?
Yep.
So first action, I move. Second action, I'll move. Third action, I will spend the red key.
And you get this for your troubles. It's exhaust it. You add 2 curse tokens to the chaos bag and deal 1 damage to a humanoid enemy at your location. You can spend the blue,
Woo.
red, white, or yellow key to ready it and flip it to the other side.
Double woo. Okay.
Alright. Okay. Did somebody have a keep faith?
I used up mine.
So wait, how did you get that? No.
He spent the red key here.
Those
Oh.
are also now -1.
All right, let's do upkeep then.
I got the 13th vision.
Boo. All right, we're at 5 of 6 doom, and I will encounter stone barrier attached to the nearest location. Yep, we are gonna 100% ward protection this because wow, does that ever suck to be on that location.
Yeah, I also have an Ultra Fade. I can't play it right now, but
It's fine. It gives me
that's useful for later once they come back up.
oh, and I need to take a horror on Holy Rosary. Okay.
I've got an initiative Dagon. I guess that should go here.
We don't need to kill it, unless we're gonna go really slow.
Well,
Oh,
it's at the end of the round, not just once.
yeah, no, I know, but all these locations go away once we advance this part down here. But I guess there's nowhere we can put it that won't cause us problems. So it's fine. I'm just wondering if we should put it into one of these second hall floors so we can deal with it a little bit later, because this is blocking the direction that you want to go, I think.
Right, but what if we put it on the location that also spawns the big bad guy?
That's okay, because I will be safeguarding with you.
With me, I'm not going in.
Why not?
I'm not going in there.
You can go in there.
I can go in. I can tank it,
Hmm.
maybe.
We should send Calvin in first, but I mean, I can kill it with a free trigger because I have the thing.
Okay.
We'll just kill it. So
You draw less.
Ooh. Okay.
oh, I hate that one.
I am 6 versus 4. I am all by my lonesome. I could commit Watchful Peace for 2 will icons, but then again, if I fail this, I might. Oh, I have stuff I can choose to discard. Oh, but I really don't want to discard it. Ugh, this is sucky.
I just pull a bless token and pass.
There you go.
There are 2 bless tokens and 5 curse tokens.
There's only 2 in there?
Yeah. All right.
The last text update said it was adding plus token 5. Am I misreading that?
It was in there, but
You're
they've
reading
come
the
out.
curse.
Yeah, there's 5 curse and 2 bless.
Yeah.
I wish there was like something, a little counter that showed that.
I mean, you can set it up to a hotkey to show you what it is.
Yep.
I don't remember how you do it anymore though.
Ugh.
I set it up like
Okay.
weeks ago.
I'm just gonna go straight up.
Curse.
Too bad you're not
Bless.
where I am.
But I can't turn it off.
Oh, you have something like that too, huh?
He
Yeah.
has the ancient covenant that stops drawing. Make the pain
Yes.
stop.
Yes.
Did you pass?
Yeah, I was 6 versus 4.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Ugh.
So we take
I
out a
just like
curse
that
and a
one.
bless. Yeah, no, that one's really strong.
Yes.
All right, Chris.
Okay, the empty location. Any particular place we want this at? So this would be one of these 3 places.
If we put it up here, I can tank it.
Okay. Do you want to take it? You're gonna open up one of these locations, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the intent.
Okay.
All right. So let me go. So I will move. I'll move up. Are you safeguarding?
I'm not. I'm gonna safeguard with. I'm presuming that wherever you go, Preston will make an intelligent choice about where to go, and I'll safeguard with him. Is that correct,
Okay.
Preston, or are you planning to clear your 13th vision?
I mean, my original intent was to clear the 13th vision and just move up one.
Because I could clear your 13th vision and then just go with you wherever you go, and I'll tank the initiative Dagon or whatever.
Okay, that can work.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go with Preston or with yeah, Preston. That's his name. So which one are you going into? I assume this one.
I guess I'll go over here.
Okay, draw the set aside apostle of Dagon enemy.
That doesn't sound good.
It's fine if
Oh, and I take a attack of opportunity from the guy.
Okay, so what I can do is, Preston, I can clear your thing.
Would it make more sense for me to go first, clear my thing, and move forward one, so you get your free safeguard move?
My safeguard's level 2, so I can go as safeguard as many times with you as you want.
Right, but if you go first, then you won't be able to do any attacks. Whereas if you do it, what I was just saying, you still get to move in and attack.
That's fair.
Do you guys mind? Do you guys mind if I use the statue to kill the acolyte on me?
It's fine with me. So I don't need any actions.
We are adding 2 curse tokens to do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm saying I don't need any actions, and you could at least.
So you can fast trigger it to do whatever it is you're doing.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, that makes sense then.
So
So I'll go first.
Okay.
It's to get you there. So I will move, and I will move. There's one little clue there.
I'm gonna use initiative. Arcane initiative.
So I will let's see, I'll just spend 2 resources off of my family inheritance into Lola Santiago to just snag that clue.
Okay.
It's a fast action.
While you're in the middle of this, I will exhaust the teachings of the order to kill this guy. Basel, and he has the black key on him, right?
Yeah.
Black key. Yeah. So he goes into the victory display, and I get the black key. And if you actually move back here, then I can spend the black key. Although.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what to do with my last action because I didn't really want to. I was trying to figure out something to do with it wasn't a waste.
Okay.
Okay, that's me.
The only issue with that is I might have to drop cards. But I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's probably okay. All right.
That's what you always tell me.
It is, but I like my cards. All right, I will. So I will take 2 to. I'll spend the black key, and then I will take 2 to clear your thing, your 13th vision. And now we can go up into the third floor hall, and we don't need to go in here at all, except I think there's VP there, so we probably do want to open it up if we care about VP. Okay. So we're down to Chris.
Okay, if it's a VP location, I can't. I might need to get something down so I can actually clue. So that's gonna take me out forever to get there. I have. I'll spend 2 resources, or actually take an action to get a resource, and then get another resource, and put down Eye of Chaos.
Oh, nice.
And if only I could get somewhere.
Nice.
Okay, that's it for me. At least I'm ready when I have something to do,
Upkeep.
or when I have actions to do things. Oh, I think I spend these resources too.
Oh, I could have drawn a card from Thomas Dawson and forgot about it. Oh well. All right, whatever. We're at 6 doom. So add 2 tokens to the chaos bag. All right, and then we have to spawn the cultist. Which is who? Zadok Allen. Yep. He gets 4 extra health. So he's got 9 health. He spawns up here. And he spawns with a key on him, right? Blue key. Alright. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. In a flooded hall of the Order, you come across an onyx statue depicting a creature similar to the one you saw in Devil Reef. Just as you're pondering the nature of its existence, you hear a faint chanting up ahead. Before you can interpret the strange syllables, there's a splash behind you. You hide and hold your breath as a figure approaches. The gentle sloshing of their steps passes away and fades in the distance. You shadow the figures, following them to the site of their ritual. And then we add 2 curse tokens to the chaos bag, spawn this guy here, and that's it. And now we are on to the same thing before. We have the same force as before, where you take damage if you don't breathe. All right, so encounter card, Acolyte. I will just place it here. I think we can advance before that Acolyte matters.
All right.
Initiate of Dagon. Any empty location? Well, don't really have many choices, so there it is.
Calvin, this is that just blanks. So cool.
Whiff. Whiffy.
Okay,
I added the curse token to the cat bag.
I fail. So this won't cause it to advance, though. If
It will be a bad
oh well,
time.
what's that?
It will be a bad time. It will place 1, 2, 3, 4 doom. Right, this guy's not a cultist. Okay, it would place a doom on this guy, and this guy.
I could word it.
That would be a good ward.
I think that's a good word. Failing it would be painful. And you take a horror too.
Oh, I take a horror. Oh yeah.
All right. Preston, do you want to go into the 3rd floor up here, and I can just do battle with this guy?
Yeah. Olive takes a horror.
Does anybody have a keep faith?
Want is
I do not.
questionable word, but I'm willing to do it.
Oh, is there a reason? Because I mean, I could just walk up there.
It's dangerous in there.
Oh, it's not dangerous. He's not.
I-
He's not. He'll engage me, not you.
Wait, I got an idea.
Mhm.
I can move in.
Well, I
So.
was thinking you might want to take out this initiative Dagon, but
Okay.
no, I mean there's definitely ways. We just got to do 9 damage on this guy, so I guess it probably does make sense for you to go in there as well.
Well, I was gonna move, and then exhaust my Time Worn Brand.
Okay.
Just a thought.
No, it's good. It means that you won't get the card draw, but maybe that's not a big deal.
Not really, no.
Okay.
I was just thinking, big hit on a big enemy.
Yep. I can probably kill him if
Oh,
you do that.
wait, he's only 5 health.
8. He's at 9 health because the act gives him plus 4 health.
Ah, okay, missed that.
All right. Yeah, I mean we could do it that way.
All right. So I'm going to move, and I'll move in.
and I will save grub with you.
All right.
It's a 4 shroud, 4 clue. After it's revealed, put side purple key on it. And after investigator at this location failed a skill test, add 1 curse to the chaos bag.
And I'm going to attack, and I will. Come on. I'm going to commit a resourceful to this. Exhaustionist. Okay,
You
so
are
I am
at, okay.
9, 10 versus 4.
I will okay. I could commit a promise of power to this. But I guess 10 versus 4 is pretty good.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Good enough.
Yep.
4 damage.
And more importantly, I get keep faith back.
Oh,
Do you want me to fire it?
I do. 100%.
All right. Keep faith.
All right, cool. I will see, do I need to engage that guy? Yes. Action 1, I'll engage. Action 2, I will spend a resource. I will play Radiant Smite. Oh, wait, you played the Keep Faith, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. I don't want to kill this guy here. You may use willpower to 3. If I put 3, then I would do 4 damage.
Now put him at 8,
And then 1
but
more.
won't kill him.
Okay, cool. All right.
Which, yeah, once we put down 8, then I can use the statue to kill him off, right?
Yeah. All right, so this is using willpower instead of combat. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 4.
Mhm.
That seems okay. All right. Okay, that's
Minus
4, right?
4. Yeah.
Okay. So he takes 4 damage. You can't actually. Oh, because we just take the curse. You can. You can only do this because we remove a curse token, and then you can put 2 curse tokens in and kill him, right?
Yes. That was my intent.
Yeah, but you couldn't have if I hadn't drawn the curse.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway, you get this blue key, I guess.
All right.
Which is good, because it
Yeah,
means you
because
can
I can use that to.
flip the thing, and then this guy goes into the victory display. Okay. And then I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Rite of Seeking, and I will Arcane Initiate, which I should have done earlier, but whatever. Oh, those are some nice cards. Alright, so that is me.
So, question here. I've got Justify the Means, and so it lets me succeed a success by adding tokens to the Chaos Bag. I would need to add 3 tokens, however, to succeed at what I want to do, and there's only 1 Chaos take token. We're already at
We're at 10.
we're already at max, actually.
Yeah, we have to pull the 3 out first before you're going to be able to do that, unfortunately.
Okay.
We will be able to fix up the bag fairly soon, though. But
All
yeah,
right.
if you want to do it this turn, that's unfortunately.
That kind of leaves me with nothing to do. I mean, I
Well,
guess
if you head up here and do an investigate, I have another sharp vision.
I mean, yeah, it just felt completely redundant to do that.
Oh.
Because you're there and Jeff just brought out Rite of Seeking. So,
Well, I'm still mostly focused on enemies, but yeah, I just had an action and a Rite of Seeking.
yeah, I think it's turned wasted if I don't do it. So I'll move up and I'll investigate. I will.
Sharp vision?
I want to go ahead and get Winging It out of my hand.
Oh, okay, so not sharp vision.
No, I've got Sharp Visions. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, Sharp Vision. So that puts me at 1, 2. Is this place partially flooded? No. 5 versus 4, and I will spend 2 into the family inheritance for +3. So that puts me at 8v4. Okay. Oh, it didn't draw, so I clicked again.
Right.
All right, but that's -4, so that it succeeds on the nose, so I only get 1 clue. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Better than failing.
And then the last action, I'll investigate with the Mariner's Compass. So let's see, I'm 2 versus 4. I will spend 2 into Streetwise, so that puts me at 5v4. I will commit Resourceful to be 6v4. And spend two more into Family Inheritance to be 9v4. And there's that.
We can turn it into an
can.
Elder Sign if we want. You know.
It's totally not worth it.
Okay.
But I will go ahead and use the Branch Scan resource. That's me.
All right, and Chris.
Okay, so I'm over here by myself, and I got the initiative Dagon between us. I suppose I should I can go out there and take care of her probably.
Yeah, she has a 4 fight, just so you're aware.
Yeah, what my thought was that. So how many curse and bless tokens in the bag right now?
There are 5 bless and 9 curse.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe chances are I could probably get a curse token, and and I just go there and fight her and use the Armageddon.
Yep.
And probably just get a at least do an auto a point if I have to.
Mhm.
So anyway, we'll do that. We'll use a charge here.
Are you arcane studies or not?
I'm not going to use it for anything else, so might as well.
Yep.
And then that will put me at 8v4. And I think probably be best for me to keep the bless in the back for everybody else. So I'll just take the 0 and the -2.
Okay.
And I'll succeed on that then. Or succeed on that. No, I don't succeed.
Good enough.
Just a good old-fashioned succeed. Would have been nice to
Succeed the
drop
way
him.
we used to do it back in the old days. We didn't have auto success.
It's been nice to have gotten a curse token in that though.
Yeah.
And should I go there to take care of the acolyte next turn? Is that going to be a thing that we need to do, or is
I
that
don't
something
think
we
if we go fast enough, we're not going to need to. This is the location that's more of concern right now.
Okay, so then I'll go here. That's it.
Wait, I thought we were planning on trying to get down to the Grand Entryway.
We are, but there's a victory point here. So.
I thought we weren't worried about victory points.
I mean, when am I ever not worried about victory points?
That's not what you said a while ago.
I think he's just trying to, give me some consolation, make me feel less bad about throwing them away.
All right, are we done? We're done, right? Upkeep. Okay.
I got a friend.
This is a Doom.
Servants of
I'll
Yig.
be right back.
Okay. I will draw. I will get this Fulfill the Oath. It is Act 1. I'm testing 3 agility. I will Arcane Initiate. I forget that that's a thing. Okay. None of those are spells. I think I'm through with all my spells. Okay, got a curse. So we're removing a curse from the bag. We'll just. I think we will just kill the Arcane Initiate. We just take 1 damage. No, okay, we won't kill the. Let's put it on Thomas Dawson. All right.
Stone barrier.
It's not a terrible place for it. I
Not
guess.
move out of attached location.
Yeah. We'll just have to evade it, get the clues, and leave. We'll have to wait for
All right.
Calvin.
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. What did I miss?
We got a stone barrier on our location, and it
Oh.
is your encounter draw.
Okay. All right. Oh no, not this again.
I wish I could test that.
I wish you could test that as well.
I could give you a promise of power.
No, you know what? Why not?
Okay, I'll do it. Promise. Well, okay, so the why not is that it does turn off being able to use this thing on this guy if we were planning to do that. Although maybe Mateo was going to kill that thing anyway. So just making sure that that's awareness of that thing. Okay, I will promise power.
All right.
Add, it's actually 1 curse token. That's not a big deal.
And it's like I could actually throw in I could make it a Tides of Fate now if I wanted to.
All right. Ready?
Hold
So-
on. The elder sign needs to be sealed on the Serpent's Gig.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry if I got that.
Cool.
All right. So I am 6 plus 4. Was it?
Do you want me to play Tides of Fate?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't.
So
That would not be. Tides of Fate would do what?
But how many blessings are in the bag?
There are 5.
Okay, probably
Oh,
have had
crap.
less. Tides of Fate turns all the curses into blessings for the round, but then turns everything left at the end of the round back into curses.
I
Oh
was
no.
gonna
Let's
say.
definitely not do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I probably should have done a Watchful Peace then at the start of this.
It might have been good if we had a bunch of curses and no blesses.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So let me go with this.
You pass.
All right.
And Chris?
Cool. Got another enemy.
Oh, we had 1 curse to the gas bag. Alrighty then. So,
All right. Mind if I go first? I want to see if I can get rid of the stone barrier.
go for it.
All right.
Your plan is to do that and then go help Chris.
Chris might be able to handle it himself, but if he.
The thing is,
Oh,
I
wait, no, he
wouldn't be able.
can't. He's got 2 guys on him.
Well, if I spend an action to get a resource, I can play Alter Fate
Hmm.
and get rid of that permanently.
You could just evade it, right?
I am 5 versus 1.
Is there any way we could evade the stone barrier, get all 3 coups, and then leave? I mean, I can probably get 2 of the clues, and then President could shuffle me out of there. But then I can't help Chris. But if Calvin evades it and then moves and then whacks one of Chris's guys,
But then I'm not at the grand entryway.
we don't need you to be at the grand entryway. What? We don't
We're not
need.
leaving yet?
No, I mean, well, again, I mean, okay, if there's no way we do that without like people dying because of like all the enemies that are out right now. But two, I mean, I think
Right.
there's real value to getting this victory point. Like, I think there's plenty of time to
Okay.
get it. So,
All right. So if that's the case, let me first test the stone barrier. So I'm 5 versus 1. That is -2. So it's exhausted. Second action, I'll move. Third action,
hold
should
on
I
just a second.
just
It's the red key that. Oh wait, what can we use to flip this over? It's the blue key, right?
yeah.
Because I mean, you could flip this over and then you could do it. You could ping 1 damage, but it takes an action. I don't know if 1 damage really helps. That. Yeah, how many actions do you have left?
Does
You
it
have
take
one.
an action to ping the damage, or does
No, it does not.
would that help you, Chris? Or I can use my last action to engage one of these guys off you. Would that be the better option?
Are there any more curses to add to the bag right now?
No.
We're at max.
Yeah, we're max. So engaging doesn't do anything.
No, it's asking about the exhausting thing to deal damage. I
Oh no, he's okay. If he flips this over, if he takes an action to flip it over, he can do 1 damage without adding curses, because the other side of this lets you do that.
Hmm. I don't know. I mean, it's.
Let me ask Preston: is there any way you get all 3 of these clues?
There's a chance.
Okay, because I could safeguard.
A pretty good chance.
Okay, maybe I safeguard with Calvin, and then I can help fight. Does that make sense? Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So if that's the case,
Would it have
should
made
I?
sense if I had just gone first to see what I could handle, and then clean up what's left?
Probably, but here we are.
Okay.
We've
All
probably
right,
done too much since then.
So do you want me engaged, or should I flip this over to its better side?
Go ahead and flip it.
Flip it.
All right. Skulls are
When
now
a problem comes along, you
-3.
must flip it.
Then do a damage maybe
And
to the serpents, or
let's see. Yep, we can do that.
Yeah, I think it's better to kill the serpent first, because at least that frees up the token.
all right, sounds good.
Okay, is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, so why don't I try to go next and see if I can do something with this serpent here, and actually, let's see what I can do. I only have 1 charge left in Armageddon, so I think we'll try the. I'll spend these 2 resources here and try the olive path here. Oh, why didn't I have Blessings of Isis in there now? So I suppose I can just Probably won't need the both those blessings. I hate to waste them.
You won't waste them. If you pass without and don't need them, I can exhaust mine to put them back. If you choose both of them, it gives you more chances to get curses, though.
Well, if I get a curse, then I can use my Paradoxical Covenant.
True.
Yes.
Yep.
So so you can put them back if I use both of them then.
Mhm.
All right, so we'll choose those two, and let's keep drawing here. And guess I have to keep drawing again.
The drama.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay, so that's a total of just -1.
Yeah. No,
If you take all the tokens.
it
you
was
keep
actually
all the tokens.
it was -3, wasn't it?
yeah, but you still win, and I will
Yeah.
exhaust Sacred Covenant to keep all those in the bag.
Then I
So
will unseal or release the token here.
Okay.
And put that here. Okay. But I did not get any curses, so no more Armageddon, which stinks. Well, all those all those things drawn, and I did not get a curse.
it's pretty wild. I mean, especially with 10 in the bag.
Right. And that's like the second time that's happened where I drew lots of curse tokens and did not get those. So now that's or a dollar sign. That's gonna make things harder for the next thing. What am I gonna do with this guy?
Evade?
It's 1 up for evade or even for a punch, really. And 1 up for evade. I mean, how many negative ones are there in the bag?
Not many.
Not many. I'm not sure whether the odds are much worse doing one versus the other.
Well, if you manage to pull off an evade, it gives you an extra action.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm gonna pull off an evade or either one of them. We'll try it though. I'll try an evade. That is not an evade. Whoops. And then I'll try an evade again.
I mean, you could punch this time if you want, because it would just save me something. Charge on killing him.
Okay, sure, I'll punch him.
Hey!
Now I'll use a Paradoxical Covenant.
And I think they do
And
come out, right?
what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they would come out anyways if I even if I selected them.
So he is he gets 1 damage. Okay. So I will go ahead. Do you want to go ahead and make sure you're going to get all these clues?
Sure. All right. I'm going to begin by investigating with the Mariner's Compass. I will spend 2 resources into Streetwise. That puts me at 3, 4, 5 V4. I will use LaBranche to gain a resource and spend that resource into the compass to be 6 V4. I will discard a compass to be 7 V4. Our skulls are -3.
Yep. There is an argument for me going first, but I mean, I guess you've already done a lot. Just to get curses out of the bag for you. But because there's 10 curses in, that's the thing to be concerned about.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can put a pin in it and have me take my turn, or if you just want to keep going.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
And you didn't want me to do the Tides of Fate.
Is that only during your turn? All right. I'm
What,
going.
Tides of Fate?
Yeah.
No, it's just fast.
Okay. I'm going to Armageddon this guy. I don't want you to right now. I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 2. Are you okay with me swinging into you like that? At 10?
Okay,
Are you? I can
sure.
engage. Okay. Okay, well, he's just dead. And I didn't pull a curse token out, sadly. Sorry.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. So we're going to Put a Holy Rosary into play. And I guess take a resource so that I'm... No, we'll draw a card. Alright. Alright, that's me. Okay, so back to your regular scheduled program. Why are we not pulling curses? This is very weird.
I don't know.
I'll do it for you. All right, so
Yeah.
that's
Wishes
5,
or curses.
6 versus 4. All right, 1, 2, 5, 6 versus 4. It's not grand. Guess I'll just you handle this one to be 7 versus 4.
Does it beat the skulls? Yeah.
Yeah, here goes. Nope. All right, so I'm not gonna be able to get it this turn. I'll have to wait another turn. I'll go ahead and spend 2 to get my hemispheric map out, and gain a resource so I'm more capable next turn. That's it.
Alright. Stone Barrier readies, and this lady gets a doom. Oh wait, she already has one. Okay, and then we need to do upkeep. Oh, that is cool. Alright. Oh, I didn't even use Arcane shit. Alright, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 of 6. We'll definitely need to kill this initiate. Locked door. Goes up here. I don't have a cancel for
Okay.
it.
Well,
That's all right.
I
Eventually,
could alter fate either locked door or the sealed,
Probably
the
locked
stone
door.
barrier.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So I'm testing agility 3. I'm a 2, so I'm down 1. It's not the end of the world. All right, so I fail and take a damage. Go ahead, Les.
Did you say
Alright.
headless?
See here. Just an agility. I am 5 versus 3. I fail, and I take a damage.
Let me take a curse out. Chris?
Place 2 doom the nearest cultist.
That would be this one.
Yep.
Alright, it's fine. We're gonna kill her anyway.
Alright, should I go first so that way I can get rid of the locked door?
Yes. The question is, does Preston, how much help does Preston need?
I mean, if you don't have anything else to do that works, I can eventually deal with all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I'll go in and deal with the. Let me go in and deal with the initiative Dagon first to make sure that happens, so we don't like
Okay.
advance. Right. I'll use. Yeah. No, those things are a thing that I need. All right. I will move in. Action 1. I will. I guess use Armageddon, or I could just punch. What am I punching at? 5 or wait. I'm just at 4v2. That's not awesome, is it?
Not great.
Yeah, we'll use Armageddon then. Yay! 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 Okay, so the question is,
Why
do I?
couldn't I get in that?
Curses bonanza.
I was at 5. I gotta actually count now. I was at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus. Okay, so I still kill it anyway, and I get 3 charges. So we're gonna call that a success.
I'm jealous.
Okay, so removed a bunch of curses. I did the thing, and then we will use Rite of Seeking. It does not exhaust. My last action, use Rite of Seeking. And we'll investigate, and that's 2 clues. Stop.
But we can't have nice things. Because you drag the tokens.
I did a thing, you guys.
Yep. All
Oh,
right.
you know, the thing is, you could actually use this to remove curse tokens too, as well.
Right. Well, since I don't have any enemies around, I can do that.
If Chris is going to come and use chaos, I don't know if Chris was going to do that, but if he was, then you'd want to do that before you do the thing.
Right. Okay.
Were you going to do that, Chris?
Go in there and investigate. I mean, if that's what we need to. So which one would be more useful for me to go into?
That's a good question.
I've got the clues at my location.
Then this one.
Yeah. Well, so you got you got the clues and the doors and the.
Well, Calvin's going to go in and help him.
I can
Oh.
potentially do it all on my turn.
Well, I can at least get rid of the locked door with Alter Fate, if need be. That would help.
If he can do it all, then maybe not. But you need to do it all and
I mean,
get out of there.
I think. Well, I can get out of there next turn when we're all moving towards the thing.
Okay. All right.
So come over here where you are then, huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
Those two
All
clues.
right. So we'll move here, and then so we have that's just a 4, and I'm at get the +6. Then oh yeah, I haven't used this turn, have I?
No.
All right. Well, I need to do that now. So that'll be 8v4, and use the charge from Gaia Chaos. And sure, maybe this time I'll get charges. So
Paradoxical.
I can use a paradoxical and still get the charge back, right?
Yep.
All right. And that one gets 2 clues. Is that correct? Yeah, 1 additional clue. I have to reread my cards. You catch me so often when I don't read them. Okay, so that was easy enough. I guess spin the blue, blah blah blah.
You can move back, and then I can safeguard with you.
Okay.
Sweet. Hey, that was a very productive.
I'm going to test the locked door. I am down by 2. I'm going to commit Justify the Means, adding 2 curse tokens to automatically succeed.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to investigate the Hall of Silence with the Mariner's Compass. I'm a 3. I will spend 2 into Family Heritage to be 6v4, and use Battle LaBranche to gain a token, put that into the compass to be 7v4. I'll ditch my other, you handle this one to be 8v4. Okay.
Good deal.
So that succeeds. That gets me 2. And then I will spend 4 and exhaust Lola to grab the last one.
Awesome.
And then with my last action, I don't know, I guess I'll just gain a resource. That's me.
Do we want to do
Alright.
the thing to take the curses out and put the blesses in?
I guess I probably should.
Yep, sounds good.
Alright.
All right.
And
Let's do a
hey,
bless
we have
token.
enough. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have enough to do a watchful piece if you
Yeah.
want.
That
Oh yeah.
seems good for next turn. A lot.
Yeah. So first action, I'm going to get out a Spirit of Humanity.
Yay.
So watch for piece. What is that?
It means we don't draw encounters.
Second action, I'll get a Leather Coat out.
Because the mythos is just too in awe of staring at Silas.
And last action, should I just make my way to the grand entryway?
I think so.
All right. And that'll be it for me.
That's it for everybody. Let's do upkeep.
Oops, wrong button. Misclicked the thing.
And now, let's see, when we add the Doom, and before we draw the encounter cards, I'm going to pay 1 and play a Watchful Piece.
I took out 5 bliss tokens.
I'm sure we'll put them back in.
Sure. All right, so that's it. Let's go.
Yep.
So how's it work here? Okay, so it just removes the 5 blesses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so now there are no blessings in the bag?
That's correct.
And how many curses are in there?
There are 4.
Okay. Now, that doesn't help then.
So the
Okay.
thing now is that Preston needs to get past that stone barrier and leave. Oh, I guess you got the purple toki too.
Yes, yes. And I suppose I'll go first to make sure that's all good and handled. So I am agility 2 versus agility 1 on the test. I will spend 2 into streetwise to be 5 versus 1. So 4 up. That's -3, so I succeed. That is exhausted. And then I will move and move.
And I will safeguard with you. So I don't know who wants to take the action to advance this, but Mateo has to be here first.
Okay, so I think what you're saying is you want me to go next so I can be there.
Probably. Yeah, that's probably what happens next.
Okay, well, I will go there next. And what's the...
Somebody has to take an action to spend all the clues in the purple key. So we're looking for 12 clues in a purple key.
Do you
How
want
many
to
clues
go ahead
do
and
we-
do that?
I think so.
Okay, I can take the action to do that.
I would sort of like to hold on to my 2 clues.
All right.
I suggest also Mateo might want to hold on to his 2 clues.
All right, well, I'll get rid of 11
Okay.
of 1.
I have no
So-
clues.
Somebody just has to get rid of 1.
I'll get rid of 1 then. And that's it, right?
And you counted the 2 that I got rid of already, right?
You got rid of 2?
Yeah, because I had 4, and so you said to keep 2,
Oh,
so
okay,
I
okay.
dropped 2.
Okay, so then we didn't need you to. I didn't need to drop 1 then.
Does that mean we'll have 1 extra?
We have 1 extra, so Preston take 1 back. All right, cool. All right, and then we advance the acts. Each of the Order's chambers are devoted to an aspect of their grand scheme. The secret that lies at the foundation of the Order, the poison that dwells at the roots of the Innsmouth. Whatever that secret is, just beyond your grasp, at least until the moment you discover the truth behind the building itself. It is nothing but a cover for the Order's true headquarters. As you unlock the pathway that leads to the cavernous depths beneath the building, you wonder what the secrets could possibly dwell below. If a suspect enemy is in play, remove it from the game. Remove each location other than the grand entryway from the game, screening each except for the victory points. We put those aside, and then we put the set aside tunnel locations into play, and increase the flood level of each location. Shuffle each set aside syzygy and title alignment cards into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. So lots of things happen. First of all, the victory point ones are this and this one. Goes into the victory display. So we got victory points. Okay. This gets discarded. This gets discarded. Let's throw all these back into the box. Get rid of all this. Okay. We shuffle in the syzygy and the title alignment and the encounter discard pile. we get the tidal tunnel locations. Okay, all these are here. They're all connected. It's all connected. They're all connected to the central location. They're not connected to each other. So, do we want to drop out things for that? Alright, hold on just a second. Alright, and then we have to increase the flood level of all these locations. And because my flood level location has changed, I can exhaust the Waveborn Idol, which lets me take an action as if I return when my flood level changes or an enemy spawns, and I'll spend 3 resources to play Twyla.
Oh, that'll be useful.
I think so. Here's hoping. And then we get the new act, which is you descend into the caverns beneath the Order of Dagon's headquarters, unaware of the horrific fate that awaits you in the depths. Each suspect enemy gains ball health. It doesn't matter because we already killed him, or her, I don't remember. And then you can spend the blue, red, white, or yellow key to discard an obstacle attached to your location. If an investigator has unlocked the final depths, advance. So, cool. So back to your regularly scheduled program. Mateo has 1 action left.
Ah, back to me. Jeez. Where will I spend that action?
Gain resource, draw a card.
Or just
Well, I'm going to use Madame Lebranche to gain a resource.
It's not the end of my turn yet.
It's not the LeBron's
I mean,
phase yet.
I suppose I can, go explore a place or something, right?
Mhm.
We'll move to the left.
Okay, Underground River. It's a victory point, 4 shroud, 8 clues. Which seems like a good place for me to go, so I'm going to go in there. I'll move in there. I will take a resource. Then I will investigate, exhausting what's her toes. I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's be easier to count if I do this. I could have safeguarded with you. Safeguard
Could
is
have.
still, yeah, safeguard is still whatever. All right. Yeah. I think I may have safeguarded already. Did I safeguard with
Yeah, you
Preston?
safeguarded when
With
I
Preston.
moved into the, yeah.
All right. So we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 4. Okay. All right. Well, whatever.
Have we used Mateo's ability yet?
We haven't, but it's probably not the time.
Okay.
It's fine.
Should I help investigate, or should I just try to open up more locations?
If you could open up the one that finds the green key, that would be super useful right now, I think.
Okay. So there's a random key.
Yep.
Could the green key be here?
No, but it's okay. This is good too.
Should I work on this, or?
Yeah, to get that key, I think it's worth it.
Okay.
So Tidal Pool gains +1 shroud while it's partially flooded, which it is, and 2 shrouds fully flooded, and after it's revealed, put a key on it.
All right.
Do you want to exhaust the statue?
Yeah. Let me exhaust the statue to turn 2 curse to 2 bless. Let me also use Spirit of Humanity. I'm gonna take a damage on my leather coat, and I'll put a horror on me.
Put 2 bless?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
don't want to have maxed out on both because I haven't seen my weakness yet.
Yep.
So I will investigate. I will commit sharp vision. I am 9 versus 4. And that's all I can really. Well, I mean. I'll commit a lesson learned to this as well. Because it's more situational for lesson learned, and right now we don't have any enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 11 versus 4. Tablet. -3 if you fail. But I don't fail. So I get 2 clues. If I can grab them.
All right.
Alright. Got one more action, so might as well test straight up. Go, that's -3. I am 6, so that is a fail. Oh well. Oh, I have a lucky. Should I use that now or should I
I'd
wait?
hold it.
Yeah, I should hold it for the big bad. Right?
It's just a more important test. I mean, this is just
Yeah.
one clue.
Yeah.
And you don't have a lot of cards in your hand, so.
Right. Okay. I can hold it. But yeah, that'll be it for me.
All right. I think it's everybody.
Mhm.
Upkeep. Man, my blade is just nowhere to be found. All right. We're at 4-6 Doom. Mysterious chanting. Let's see. I think we get out. What do we want to get that somebody can kill?
If it's one that one healthers, I can instantly kill it with the idol or a
Yeah,
statue.
you just have to go there. But I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, let's well then if you're going to use the statue, let's get one of the let's see. Where are they? The initiative Dagon. Get this. Does that make sense? We agree with that? Alright. Preston?
All right, I have. Esoteric Ritual. I got rid of both of my you handle this ones.
I could have
Okay.
totally passed that.
Let's see. So I've got +2 will from the hemispheric map. So I'm a 3.
Hold on just a second.
Ooh!
Do we want to get rid of the curse tokens right now? We can get rid of both curse tokens so that you won't have the issue of having to fill both things.
Oh yeah, with the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's only
that might be.
how many? There's like 1 curse token in right now, right?
2 curse tokens, yeah.
So might as well.
Well, it does hurt
Oh.
Chris, so that's why I'm asking.
I don't think it's a big deal. I can lose 2 cards and an asset if I have to.
Okay.
All right. So all right. So I'm testing down 1. And I fail by 1, so I have to choose one or the other. I will discard Winging It. And oof, I guess my Faustian bargain. Right.
Calvin.
This is the last scenario, isn't it?
No, there's one more.
Okay.
Into the Maelstrom.
Where we actually get to spend XP,
Yes. Calvin, your counter.
if you can believe that.
Sorry. All right, I
Well,
got a
that
deep
is
one.
super unfortunate.
So add 2 curse tokens.
I knew I like that's like the worst case because now we have to kill this initiative Dagon, and I don't know how. I guess I have to go do it. All right, Mateo? Oh my gosh.
Well,
I don't how we, I
Um,
don't know how we just don't advance now. I think. Well, I guess you could potentially evade the Cenarian Deep one, then move, idle this guy, and then I can move, kill this guy. If you can pull off.
that would be my guess.
Yeah. All right. I think
So
that's
want
what
me
we
to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am 6 versus 2. Plus token. Let's stop there.
Yep. Yep.
He is evaded up here. Move. Then move.
Okay, it's the
That.
other title pool.
That.
Same thing. And he's dead. She's
Yes.
dead. All right. What is your plan, Mateo?
plan. Well, it was originally just to do an investigate here, but sounds like we might have other things we need to take care of first.
No, investigating here is good. But I was thinking if you ended up moving out, then you could save me an action. But I think you probably just need to stay here and investigate a lot. Daniel, is there any way that you kill this acolyte?
No.
All right, then I guess I'll just go do it.
Yeah, I haven't managed to get anything of my stuff that could increase my fight or combat.
No, that's fine. 1, 2 comes on me. Oh well, we found the other one. All right. I guess this is where I want to be. I guess we are using Armageddon on this guy, but we'll use Twyla. Okay, he's just dead. All right.
Okay, I'm going to move to here.
Oh.
Fully flooded. Okay.
But it moves.
Hey, you can use that ability to head over to one of these 2 you haven't explored.
Yep. Yep. All right, so I will move to this one. It's my second action. Okay.
I miss my
I guess
necklaces.
I'll move to this one.
So
Okay.
after it's revealed, put the green key on the location with the most clues, and then investigate at the door of the depths. Spend the green key and 12 clues as a group to remember that you've unlocked the depths. So we need to put a green key either on Mateo's location or my location. So I guess Mateo's.
Okay, I'm indifferent on that.
Same.
Mhm.
All right. So do you want to it's your
Nope.
turn.
That's
Yep.
Yeah, that's everything for me.
Okay, so that'd be next.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, I wish I had some necklaces. So I'm actually only 2 up as it is.
Arcane studies
I
as well.
right. Let me try doing that, and then see, and then do the Owl of BS2 and see what happens here. Try to get more charges going on. Also, what else is there? Okay, I was just rereading that. Let's see. And okay, so I suppose I'll be taking the elder sign and the tablet. I guess doesn't really matter between those two. All right, so
I'll grab your clues for you.
now do I want to do an extra action or card and a resource? I suppose I'll do. I'd really love to get a necklace out.
Yeah, I mean card and resource, you might draw it.
So how many curses and blesses in the back right now?
There are 3 blesses and 4 curses.
3 blesses and 4 curses. So there could be 6 more curses in the back if we wanted it there eventually. Right?
You want to put more
So
curses in?
I was thinking about, since I what I drew was I have 2 temp fates in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and also the harmony restored.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really necessarily that's going to get rid of the curses though, but it might help other people not get curses.
I mean, Tempt Fate would put curses in the bag, which is a good thing for you, right?
Well, I'm saying if I use the harmony restored.
Yeah, but Harmony Restore works against your Eye of Chaos.
Yeah, it does. That's the thing. Is it? Well, it works against Eye of Chaos, but I guess resources can help me with the arcane studies in general. But anyway, I can go ahead and do the attempt fate. Just get this out of my hand. Since I'm full anyway. Okay, we can just do both of them. Sure, why not? Let's just go crazy.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you draw 2 cards.
Oh, I forget the drawing cards part.
Yeah, aren't you glad you got them out of your hand?
Yeah, that's great. And then and so that's kind of sucky though. That
Oh
was less than
no.
ideal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see. And I don't have any charges left.
oh, that guy. Yeah, that ain't good.
Well, if you can evade.
I could possibly deal with him.
Not this turn though, because you've already gone.
Yes, not this turn.
I can do this. This is kind of a risky thing, but hey, what the heck? Okay, I'm going to spend 4 resources. This isn't great because this is the crappier one.
You take a damage.
Yeah. Put down my other Armageddon. And really, really, I wish that I had my Holy Rosaries out because that's only going to be 2 up.
Yeah.
But I can.
You're only 1 up, right?
For well, let's look at that one. Yeah, you're right. Unless I play Promise of Power.
Yeah. Which would
What
take 2 horror if you did that.
are you supposed to have your 2 resources on your arcane studies?
He's already used them.
Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna take 2 horror, from Promise of Power.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth it. Oh, that's right, because it's already in the bag. Let me think about that a second. Is there another way I can do that that's better than that?
You already used up your arcane studies?
He did.
Ah,
Anybody else want
In
to
the
ask?
back? What's that?
sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. Because Daniel just
Sorry, pal.
asked, didn't you ask?
Ah, sorry. Yeah.
I guess that's gotta just to roll with it. I can't really.
Okay, another question.
I think the 2 horror is that might not so be
You
that
should
so
already
bad.
have 2 horror, right, from the Arcane Research?
Right, you're right. So
Must
that
be
makes it
good math.
worse.
Yeah, you can put one on her and one on yourself, though.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do it. I'm okay with that because I did also just draw Holy Rosary, and that will help.
Oh, yeah, great.
So let's do it.
You're committing promise power, right? You already took the horror, so I'm assuming you're committing it. There you go. He's dead.
That was exciting.
And thanks. Now we got a lot of curse in the bag for ourselves. So
Oh, I can get rid of them if you really want me to.
actually, I could get rid of him with Teachings of the Order, but it's not as nice as the way you would do it. All right, we're doing upkeep.
I do my other watchful piece.
I'm good with that. Do we have enough bless? Yeah,
I
we
think
have. Yeah,
so.
yeah, we definitely do. All right, yep, do it. So I'll remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. Did I
You
put
just put those in there.
did I put a doom? I didn't put a doom yet, right? So we're 5 to 6.
It's funny.
Yes. All right, so I think we just need to get clues.
The Scenario Deep one ready.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
right.
And you mind if I go?
Yeah, you go first. That's
Oh, yeah, have I done? I hit upkeep, yeah. Yeah. So first, what I want to do is put down flavor of the moon
Oh,
and seal. Okay. Okay, so now I can do the investigate. And I'll go ahead and I guess I'll just start off with using, whoops, wrong way. The Arcane Studies and Alavic Bride. And I will release the curse token here.
and then you would draw 2
Actually,
from
not,
Olive.
well, not. And then, okay. And
This is for Eye of Chaos, right?
Yes.
yes. So that means that I can then I can take the +1 and +2, but that still gets released though, right? So
Yeah, if you release it though, then it won't count towards the Eye of Chaos unless you choose it.
oh right. So obviously I was thinking just because it's revealed. So
Yeah, but she ignores it.
not revealed unless she chooses it. Okay. So then I'll choose that in the +1.
I mean,
And then
you weren't choosing anything yet, right? Okay. And
what's that?
okay, so you just choose the curse token then?
Yeah, I chose the curse token and the +1.
Okay.
And then the
Well, this curse token, and then I drew another curse token.
Oh,
Which meant
okay. So yeah, you need to release that one then. But yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. And you get a resource.
Oh, it's released
Yeah. I understand.
first.
Well, it's fine. It goes to the token pool, so it's fine. I just didn't understand what you're doing, but you do get a resource.
Okay, so that's released, and then I get a resource, and also that actually gives 2 charges
no,
or
you'll
1
get,
charge back because the one I spent, and then the one.
I mean, it'll get 2 because you end up drawing 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I did get 2, but I didn't actually move the one off of it yet. So
Oh,
so it netted one more than I had before. That's what I'm trying to
Okay.
say.
And I already pulled the 2
Ah,
curses out, so we're good.
it's
Okay.
so
And you
complicated.
get 2 clues.
And I get 2 clues, which is,
There you go. All right.
I guess, the point of it all.
Yep.
All right. And actually, what I should have done also, because I was dumb for a moment there. Oh, yeah, and the resources. That was the problem. Now that I have 2 resources, I can put down a Holy Rosary,
Nice.
and then I can do the Eye of Chaos again. So 5. Now I'm at 7 v 4. and 2 more clues. And that's it for me.
I go and take care of that scenario in deep one.
Go for it.
All right, so 1, 2. Scenario in deep one is on me. Wait, the statue. I haven't used it this turn, did I?
No, you've not.
Okay. I think it's because it's not in my tableau.
Yeah.
It's not been update. It's not been resetting.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to use it to deal damage.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Did we add 2 curse?
I did.
Okay. I'm gonna attack with the Time Worn Brand. I am 5, 6, 7 versus 2. Up by 5.
Well, that strikes me as not awesome. Do you control a key? You don't.
Nope.
Alright.
But we got rid of those 2 curses.
Can you survive an attack by that guy?
Yeah.
What is your plan, Daniel?
Mostly moving.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and do that here. I will. The first thing I'm going to do is draw a card. All right. Then I'm going to spend. Let's see. 3, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhaust Lola and just grab this clue. Then I'll spend 2 resources as my second action to play Gish and pledge not to draw any more cards. And then I will move to the middle.
Alright, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to investigate with Right of Seeking using Twyla up by
I'm
1
a
billion.
brotch for a resource.
Okay, I got 2 clues. And then I will investigate again using Right of Seeking. Okay, that is. I was at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the skulls are worth what?
And it's 3.
So that's -5. I can, yeah, I'll exhaust this to keep the blessing. But we do lose the curse. Okay. That, and I get 2 more clues. Alright, do Upkeep.
Alright, I'll take a damage in horror. Horror on Peter. The coat gets eaten. Oh, Voice of the Messenger finally fired. So that will go on my. I'll take a physical trauma and direct damage. How do I change the campaign log back? No.
Oh, I'll do it. Alright, this advances. The silence that pervades the building retreats as sinister chanting rises from the depths, and each uncanny syllable a reminder of the water's inhuman origins. What was once a rhythmic drip, drip, drip of trickling water is now a distant, resounding roar of rushing flood water. But there's also something else, the rumbling of something enormous, something that stirs under the bedrock. Add 4 curses to the bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It's already maxed out.
Yeah, it's maxed out because of the favor.
Mhm.
So okay, and The building rumbles to its foundations. Something sinister is happening deep below the halls of the Order of Dagon. If you don't stop it, who knows what may be unleashed. And it's the same force as before. All right. So, encounters. I'll draw an encounter. Syzygy, we will Word of Radiance. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna let us down the first time ever.
Oh wow.
All right.
It's a peril you can't discuss how much it let you down.
Indeed. Dang it. All right, we're all losing 3 resources, which I'm gonna deny existence on that. I was gonna give you horror, but I think it would have killed Calvin, so.
Okay. All right, we are Act 2, right? All right, so I have an agility of 3, so I'm testing that at even. Yep, all right, I'll just live with it. Curse and a bless, and I will Ancient Covenant. I was testing at even, so I pass. Aha. But we lose a curse and a bless. Then I have to test might. I'm testing that at even as well.
I will I'll use my Sacred Covenant to keep the bless in the bag, actually.
Do that anywhere? Nice. A location.
I thought it ended up being used.
Oh, it did end up being used, didn't it? Yeah, in order to pass. Yep. Sorry. Just kidding. My brain is not functional.
And then testing even here from fight. I'm down by 2, and that's okay. I don't mind taking a damage.
All right. Just for record, if we get Syzygy, do you mind if we
Lose resources. It would kill you, but we can't put doom.
All right. All right. I will do these 2 tests. Julie 3. I am 7 versus 3. Pass. I am 6 versus 2. Still pass. We're good to go.
And I have got Secret Gathering.
Okay. We add a Curse against the guest bag, but I think we can't. No, we can. Yeah, we can.
So is that worth canceling? No, actually, I don't think I can't cancel. I don't have any resources.
Plus, yeah, if you pass it, we put bless in the bag, and you can use arcane studies if you want.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7 v4.
Smice 3.
Okay, so that passes just barely.
You want to exhaust the rosary?
What's that?
You want to exhaust the rosary?
I do, yeah.
Alright, nice. Alright, I am going to work on this location. Unless somebody else wants to go before me. Do you want to go first, Chris, to try leverage the curses there?
Yeah, sure, let's do that. I will use a charge from here. I'm going to... Right, thanks.
I'm gonna Armageddon this location like nobody's business.
I'm gonna nuke those clues. So when we do this, actually, I release it after it's resolved, or just like It's after the whole thing's resolved, right?
It's fine. I just didn't understand what you were doing last time. Just tell us which
Okay.
one of olives you're using that for. But yeah, it's gonna be one of olives 3. You're
So it's gonna be one of olives 3. I'm going to release one of these tokens. Then I will draw number 2 and 3, and
you get a resource for releasing it.
right. Thanks for that. And then, well, I might as well go for the charges at this point, just to, since it's not. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what else I get. I'll draw 2 more with it and take the 2 curses. And I don't think I passed it, but I don't. Let's see, what do I have? I'll do the math. Just make sure 4, 5, 6, 7 minus. Actually 4, 6, 7.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it means if I had one more resources, I could play Eucatastrophe.
Didn't you spend the 2 from Arcane Studies?
He did that on the earlier tests.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
to.
That's
Gotcha.
you got your 2 charges.
Well, but I got well, I guess I could actually just let it ride and just use those 2 curses and just grab those 2 clues.
It's connecting location.
Oh, it is connecting one. Yeah. All right, so I'll just get the 2 charges. That's fine. It still came out. Well, are you saying the spell charges aren't all transferable?
No, they are. You just need an asset for that.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's try that again.
Did you
And this
release
time,
the guy off this?
I have not done that yet. Here it is.
Okay.
Um,
We removed the 2 curse tokens that you pulled. Okay.
Now let's do this way. Okay. Holy crap. Well, I'm
Got paradoxical.
so that means I can get a charge back on it.
Yeah.
From that. And actually I'll give you 2 charges. See, you spent 1. So I get the 2 charges and use paradoxical,
Wait,
and then
why
I'll
would he
succeed.
get? Why would he get 2?
Because he drew 2 curses.
Oh,
I thought he was going to choose the curse and bless to trigger paradoxical.
He's not oliving.
Oh.
He just drew all that.
Okay.
yeah. Pluses and curses are complicated.
They are.
And
Yeah.
I so that means I get the key.
Yep.
And
How many clues do you have? We need 12. You're at 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess try to get these off the title pools. I guess I don't know.
I mean, I already got 2.
Okay.
So
How
if
many?
I can kill my guy, I can just start making my way over there.
Yeah. You guys can start working on that. I'll try to clean up. I mean,
just go back to the
yeah, we don't
center then?
need these. Yeah, I would just go back
No,
to.
not. Oh, yeah.
I would go back to. You want to go to here because that's where we need to be.
All right, well, I got to here first on the way, so that's my last action then.
All right. Mind if I go next?
Go for it.
I'm gonna attack the guy again. I am 6, 7, 8 versus 2. I pass. Kill this guy. I'm going to move, and do you mind if I use the statue to transform 2 of those tokens?
That's directed at you, Chris. We're gonna remove 2 curse and put 2 bless in.
I'm sorry, say it again. Oh, you want to do 2 clusters? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
He's
Alright.
kind of gotten a lot of charges now. So
That's it for me. Peter heals.
So, Jeff, if you wanted to go ahead, if you're capable of pulling the clues off of that location, I could on my turn play taxi and come get you and drop you off back
all
at
right.
the.
It would be very. Let's see. I'm gonna draw a card and then we'll see. Action 1, draw a card. Okay. Action 2, I will investigate where I'm seeking. Because this could end my turn if I pull the wrong token. That's why. Yeah, it does. It end my turn. So But you know what? You don't need to taxi me. I mean, it would be nice, but at the end of the day, you guys can move and I can come in there later. Because I
Well,
think you guys have enough clues. So.
never got flipped. All right, so I will move to your location.
Oh, I see.
I will investigate with my Mariner's Compass. I will.
I'll come in and ever vigilant to this test.
I never did upkeep, I don't think. Um, okay. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 4. Okay. It's -3, so that succeeds. I get both of my clues. Oh, I need to have spent that way. And then third action will move back to here.
Okay, I'll safeguard with you. That's a Holy Rosary. Okay.
Alrighty.
That's it. Upkeep for everybody, I assume? Or 1 to 6 Doom.
Gosh.
Title alignment. I cannot cancel it. So we're I have to it's 1 investigator each. Well, we don't want it to be there. So yeah, it has to be here. So we all take a damage. And I will exhaust the Waveworn Idol to take an action, which will be to draw a card. Man, my blade is in like the last 3 cards, 5 cards in my deck.
Oh. All right, so I get a locked door. Well, that's just fine.
Put it on like one of these that we're never gonna. Yeah, cool. All right, Calvin.
Let's see a Dagon. Crap.
Yeah, that is a problem. I would put it like here.
Yeah, put
that
it
somebody
there so
can
that
just.
way I can bounce back. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This location is flooded. Of which failed by add 1 to the token back. How many curses do we have in already?
Well, we add 1 at the beginning of this test room. No, we have 3 curse tokens in the bag, so not many.
I mean, that's probably not really worth the award protection, is it?
No, definitely not.
So I say test 4. I'm at 5v5, I suppose. So guess I'll test it even.
Okay, the Ancient Covenant. Oh, okay.
Oh, so the Ancient Covenant. That's I could have used that before I drew another one.
Yeah, you could have used his, but
Yeah, I didn't even think about that being a thing.
okay. Well, so we just add 1 curse to the cast token. Is fine, and we would lose a bless. So that's fine.
Is it just 1?
Yeah. Add a curse, and then I'll use my Sacred Covenant so that we don't lose the bless. Oh wait, no. Wait, we don't want to do that. Because otherwise we'd fail by more. Okay.
So I failed by 1, right? Wait,
Yes.
so it's a.
Yeah.
But because I failed, that means it adds another curse token. So it's actually 2 curses in, right?
No, you pulled the tablet.
Oh, tablet. Okay, you're right.
But-
But I do place the key on the location.
That's
Yep.
true. Okay, who wants to pick it up? So we
I don't
need.
care.
Well, it matters because we need when the person goes to unlock it, we need to have 12 clues. So who has 12 clues? How many do you have, Preston?
I've only got 4.
I have 10.
Yeah,
have
it
8.
should be note. I have 2. I was gonna head back, head over here, use the statue to kill that, and then use the ability to bounce me back over here.
Okay.
So I'll have my 2 clues over here.
All right.
I could pick up the key as well. Or wait, no, that wouldn't work because I wouldn't have that action to
It's
use it.
investigators spend the key, so you don't have to take the action.
Oh, okay. So should I just do that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so I'll move in, pick up the key. Move. Use statue on thing. Thing dies. Much rejoicing. And then I use the ability on the Underwater Cavern to warp pipe me over here.
All right. Who wants to move in?
I can move in and spin the clues. I got 10 clues.
Yep, I'll safeguard with you.
Okay. So go ahead and spend those.
Let's see. I don't necessarily want to spend my clues.
I'll spin my 2.
Uh,
How about I'll spend? Let's see. I'll spend 4 and you spend 4, Mateo. And that should be enough, right? Wait, is that enough?
Okay.
That's not quite enough. Actually, let me hold on. I'll spend 2, and then you spend whatever else.
Wait, how many's left after you spend?
He
After
spent 2,
every
I
concern?
spent 2, and we're spending 12, so
4. So I need 4 more.
it's 4 more. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take 2 out of here. All right, so that's 8 there.
That doesn't add up.
He spent 8, I spent 2, he spent 2. That's 12.
Oh, I thought you said 4 more from
He
Chris.
said
Okay,
4 more because he'd already spent 4.
gotcha.
Yeah, that is correct. All right, so let's do that then. Is that going to actually start anything else, spawn anything or anything like that?
It sure is. All
And
right.
actually, well, before I do that, should I actually get something down on the table first?
No, nothing. It's not gonna do anything like that. All right.
Okay.
So, the more you explore the caverns, the more alien and human the architecture becomes. Soon it feels like you have crossed the threshold into another world entirely. It is reminiscent of the ruins you saw beneath Devil Reef, but those depths are miles below here, right? Or is this network of caves so vast it spawns the entirety of Innsmouth? Soon you come upon a grand set of doors at the center of the web of gilded corridors. Many other paths stem from this hall, but it is the door, and the strange heavy breathing that thrums throughout the walls and the floor that calls to you. Put the set-aside Lair of Dagon into play. Put the set-aside Dagon enemy to play at the Lair of Dagon. Check the current agenda. If it is agenda 1, add 10
It's
curse
not.
tokens. If it's agenda 2, add 5 curse tokens. We don't add
It's
any
3.
curse tokens, so because it's like, you're so sad and slow. We're not gonna add curse tokens. All right, so we put
Yay, pity.
pity. Yeah. So this guy's here, and
Take the pity win.
the Lair of Dagon is here. All right, so it is here. And he is slumbering.
Oh yeah,
And
I
then we
remember this
get
one now.
the Order's final secret lies just beyond this door. The entity to which the Order service is pledged. The creature that holds them in its clutches. The conspiracy's beating heart. You can disrupt the Order's ritual by placing clues in this act. If there are 12 clues in this act, advance. All right.
This is gonna be tricky.
Maybe. All right. What are you doing now, Chris?
In case something makes me lose more resources, I'll put down Blessings of Isis.
Oh, yeah. Good plan.
Do you want to head in there?
My last action.
Mm-hmm.
When that was my last action. I moved in here, spent the clues, and then I put down the Blessings of Isis.
Okay. Well, then
I mean, should I have moved in there instead?
it's fine. Blessings Devices is good to have down. I'm going to move in then. Okay. So this is Lair of Dagon. It's 3 Shroud. It is 12 clues. After you enter the Lair of Dagon, test your lowest skill, 3. If you fail, take 1 horror. Test 3 willpower, 3 agility. If you succeed, place 1 of your clues on the current act. You may spend 1 key to place 1 or more of your clues on the current act. Okay, so I
Oh
have
wait,
to
crap.
what? And it enters the play fully
That's one of
flooded.
your clues. So you
Yes.
have to get clues first.
Well, I have 6.
I was talking about me.
Yes. This is supposed to be fully flooded. Why am I not? I think it might be here. Fully flooded, yes. All right.
Wait, were we
You're
supposed to
gonna
have those
use your.
driving?
Oh,
Were we supposed to
you're
have
gonna
those
use.
driving
No,
suits?
that's Maelstrom.
Okay.
Don't worry. We have Teachings of the Order, which we can remove this flood token, but I'm gonna wait till next turn to do that.
Okay.
Since it's not an issue this turn. And I'm actually maybe not even next turn. Okay, I am going to yeah, I'm going to I guess I moved in for my first action. I will go ahead and oh wait, I have to do this test. I'm testing my lowest stat, which I suppose is intellect. I'll commit kind of don't want to, but whatever. Commit ever vigilant and right is seeking to be at 3, 4, 5, 6 to be 3. That's we spent the yellow key, the green key, right? So that's -4. I fail.
Oh yeah.
So he gets a thing on him, and I take a horror. That's correct. I should have been up by more, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll take a horror. Alright. So he gets a thing on him. I take a horror. Alright. And then next action, I will test the do the act test, which is wait, where's the test? It's on there. It's 3 willpower, and I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 3. Okay, -4. So I'll put 1 of my clues on the act, and then I will do right is seeking, curse, bless, elder thing, which is what -4, right? So that would be -6 if I put the bless back. 6, 10, 11. I was at 11 versus 3, so I could lose all of that, and yeah, I'll do that and put the bless back in, removing the curse, and I still get 2 clues. Okay, so yeah, if he gets if he has 6 resources on him, we flip him.
Which is bad.
Maybe, probably.
I think the word we're looking for is yes.
All right, I'm gonna AFK for a second while you guys do whatever.
Right. So my go, I guess I will move, and that means I have to test my lowest stat, which is might. I am a 2 might, but I get +1 from a headdress, so I'm at least testing even. Okay, so testing even.
Oh.
And I pass.
Yay.
Okay, then I think I will do an investigate with the Mariner's Compass. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 3. I will spend 2 resources to be 8 versus 3, and why not 2 more to be 11 versus 3?
Which stat are you boosting?
I already passed that.
Oh, okay.
This is an investigate.
Sorry, I wasn't here.
All right, so -2. So I succeed and gain 2 clues.
Nice. Oh, wait. You should have spent this purple key
Where? When? What?
when we advanced the act.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we've been playing with the skulls wrong, but I guess it is what it is. Don't tell anybody. So yeah, the skulls are
Everyone
-5 now.
knows.
Yes, the skulls are -5 now.
Campaign has to restart.
Which act was that? Was that the second act?
That's when we
Or,
spawned
or the
all this.
first?
When we spawned all this stuff. When we went from this first act to the second act.
Okay.
So I don't know how
All
many
right.
skulls we did, but
Yeah. Not all that many. We've only been down here a couple, maybe 3 rounds.
yeah, fair enough.
And we seem to draw curse, bless, and
Yeah.
such most of the time. All right, that was me.
Yep, against everybody.
I will Madame LeBranche actually at the end of my turn.
But my turn wasn't good enough for you.
Well, I couldn't have done it on your turn.
So upkeep.
All right, 2 of 6 doom. Drawing a counter card. I get title alignment. I'm going to choose our location. So we each take a damage, you and me.
Okay.
And this gains surge. But I feel like that's better than Calvin. Okay. I just realized I have this Wayworn Idol. Alright, testing for willpower. Nice. Okay, I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 before. Okay. I will just let that come out, and I'll exhaust these two to put 1, 2, 3 in.
Okay. So now I have to choose. I'll choose the 2 horror.
Okay. Spicy.
Ooh. Alright. I am 7 versus 4. Oh. Okay then.
We could Mateo it.
Nah, that's fine.
And Chris, did you note that you took 2 horror?
What was that from?
Syzygy.
Yeah, he had Syzygy and he gave you 2 horror.
Okay. Now I guess you want me to do an encounter next.
Yep.
How many curses are in the bag right now?
There are 3 curses in the bag.
For now.
For now.
Let's see. So yeah, I'm still still going to be even on this one.
Do you want me to change 2 curse to bless?
I mean that's up to you.
I have a window for that, right?
Yep, you do. I think it's good.
Okay.
I think Chris is, he's got 4 charge and I have chaos, so like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll move 2 and put 2. Alright, we're full on
Maxed
blessing.
out.
Okay, full on blessings. Okay. Let's see.
Well.
That was not one. So that adds a
Nope.
No, that's -3.
You just drop a
If you
clue.
fail, you drop a key.
I mean key, which you don't have. But and we add 3 curses to the bag. All right. I will exhaust Teachings of the Order to remove this flood token.
I wonder if it would be even helpful for me being in there.
Can you get clues or pass willpower or agility tests?
Not getting clues with up by 5.
Okay.
Respectively.
Yeah. Then maybe not. Let me see what I can do. I feel like Daniel and I are going to be doing well at this.
Okay.
And then, well, actually, I would like Mateo in here. I don't know how if.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No. I'm saying, maybe you go before me so you can be in here, just because I want the blessing
Yeah, yeah.
devices to be in here.
Right. I was actually referring to the card. Free discard it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I can do that.
Now, when you come in, you're gonna have to test 3 fight, and if you fail, you take 2 horror.
Yeah, let me think about that.
No, 1 horror. You take 1 horror. Sorry, my mistake.
I mean, it's not ideal, but I mean, I could eat a horror right now. It's not the end of the world, and I think that I might rather save my other options from avoiding it to do other things. So let's do that. And so it's got to be fight,
Your lowest stat.
and I'm actually 1 down, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Let's go and fail and take the horror. See, there's 2 horror. You said.
Well, we got rid of a curse. It's 1 horror, by the way.
So 1 horror. Okay.
Yep. And we put another token on him. When he gets when he gets to
Oh,
6, he
maybe okay. That I wasn't thinking about that aspect of it.
I mean, I
Maybe
don't
I
know.
should have avoided that.
I don't think. What else could you have done? It's fine.
I think I could have done things. You don't know me. So, that's 3. Let's actually start off by doing investigate with with not Armageddon this time for mixing things up, and I'll go ahead and spend these 2 resources as well, and I want to usually exhaust the favor of the moons and use one of those, and Olive. So that puts me at 4, 5, 6, 7 V, 7, 8, 9, 9 V3.
Paradoxical.
All right, so paradoxical and succeed.
2 clues.
Correct.
And we remove a blessing or curse.
And I get to release this one, and also get a resource. Okay, so now let's just.
Oh, because you. Okay. Yeah. You all. I got you. Yep.
And then I will use this chart. I actually pulled that off already, didn't I? So let's do this again here. We'll investigate. And there we go, 2 more. Let's actually just get the clues, not the actual card. And then use another charge. Okay, so 2 more.
I'll use the Sacred Covenant to not remove that. Okay, I will spend 1, 2, 3 to put out the blade. I will then. There's only how many clues are there? There's only 1 clue left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris rocked it.
All right. Well then, I'm just gonna test twice on the willpower test. So 1. Okay, that's 1, and then I test it again. Okay, that's just 2 clues go on to the thing.
I will see. I gain 4 on my inheritance. I'm going to test the Lair ability here with agility. I am 1, 2. It's no longer flooded, right? So
Yeah,
it's only
I turned
3.
that off. Sorry.
I will commit Lone Wolf to be 4 versus 3. I will spend 2 to be 7 versus 3. And 4 up's probably good enough. I'll go ahead and LeBranch to gain a. It's premature. So yeah, 4 up. -1.
The
So
skulls are
that's
-5, by the way.
okay. Second action, I'm going to spend 2, 3, 4 to give myself +6. LeBranch gaining a resource.
How much are you up by? Because I can give you 1 icon.
Doing that wrong. Let's see, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 3. So I'm 6 up
Okay.
with the lucky in hand.
Okay, nice.
Curse and to bless. I will use Ancient Covenant to stop there.
Move each of those.
And that moves another clue. And I've been doing LeBranch a little wrong. I'm not sure if it mattered. Last action.
I am back. Sorry, my wife's talking to me. What's going on?
I'll just spend that action to transfer this to my resource pool. That's it.
Alright, and now it's down to Calvin.
Not really sure what I should do. I'm probably just gonna stay out here in case if any more cultists come up.
Yep. And you could move
Uh,
to the great.
Center?
Yeah. It's fully flooded, but I mean, it won't hurt you as long as you don't stay there for a round.
Okay. 1. I'm gonna draw a card. And I'm gonna draw another card. And Peter heals. That's it for me.
Alright. Upkeep. Paranoia. Oh, for some reason I thought I had amnesia. But do I care about losing all my resources? I don't think I do. I get 1 afterwards. Alright, yeah, we'll just alright, we're at 3 of 6 doom. Counter card, I get Priest of Dagon. Put him here.
An Acolyte. I guess put him here.
Yeah.
All right.
Calvin? Oh my
What's
gosh.
this? Uh, er,
Okay.
where should that? So I guess I'll put right here.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, Chris.
Locked door.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. How many more do we have to put on the act?
7.
Yeah, that's kind of aggressive, huh?
I mean, I stand a decent chance of putting 2. But it would mean somebody has to do it 3 times.
I mean,
So.
I can do it 3 times fairly, but the thing is, if we screw up, then, you know, life
Yep.
is over. Also, I have a delve. So,
Don't.
I could move out and kill the priest of Dagon, and that's probably okay. You want me to do that, and that gives us buys us a little more time?
All right, and I can focus on the other 2.
All right, let me do that then.
No, wait a minute, crap. No, I can't.
Because they're all on the fully flooded
I'm
location.
fully flooded. Yeah.
You can eat 5 damage, right? Okay.
No.
Now you can kill 1, okay, right?
Yeah.
And then the 1 doom is not going to hurt us.
All right.
So okay. So what you could do is you could move, ping the guy, move here, kill. But you don't have any actions. Move, ping, move, hit, and then I can move in, hit, and then move back. So that's probably okay.
That's okay. Should I head over to the Acolyte and kill him straight up? With the statue?
Could you move, and move? You would take a lot. Move, ping, move. This guy comes on you, and then you move here. Can you do that? Can you take a damage from this guy? Can you take 2 damage? Though you would die, right?
Yeah. Immediately, I could use Spirit of Humanity heal.
And put curses in?
Yeah.
Because I have a Storm of Spirits, but maybe it's not worth it. Now let me just walk in and kill this guy, and then see what happens next. I think that's the best play.
I could do it. Yeah, I could do it. So it would get rid of Peter Sylvester.
No,
Oh, he's gone.
it's so not worth it. Let me just move and do this. I'll move. He comes on to me, and then I will attack him twice. I'll use Catherine to keep us on Armageddon. Okay, that's 2 damage, and then we put a doom on him. He heals and put a doom on him, and then we'll use Armageddon again. Curse Blessings Vices is not here. That is a -3. I will put Sacred Covenant to put all the blesses back in, and he is dead. And that is the thing that I did.
All right. Mind if I go next?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to move over here. I'm going to stab him with the Time Worn Brand. How many curses are there?
You're not going to use the statue?
Did the statue only 1 damage?
It only does 1 damage, and this
Oh.
guy has 2.
Oh, because I thought it was a Acolyte. I see.
There's an Acolyte, then there's the Wizard of the Order.
Yeah. You're doing the Wizard of the Order, who has a doom on him.
I'm probably not going to be using the statue then, if that's the case.
Yep.
So I might as well use the statue to turn them to curse into bliss. All right. So I am 6.
Does it make more
7.
sense for you to go and just ping the Acolyte, though? I guess.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Because I'm
Because
trying
it
to get.
doesn't.
I'm trying not to drown.
Yeah, because next turn, how is he going to be able to get back and kill the Wizard Order and get out without drowning?
Okay.
Well, I am technically already in danger of drowning if I don't get a non-fully flooded.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
This
Like,
turn.
it doesn't cost him an action to ping the Acolyte, and so he can move here.
Right, but that means next turn he's sitting down there. So how on earth is he going to get over to the Wizard of the Order and kill it? And well, I guess he could end his turn there. I see.
Yeah. And
I
next
just
turn we
wanted to
probably win anyway.
I just want to take care of the Wizard Order now before it starts adding more doom.
It makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so 6, 7, 8 versus it's 4. Might as well commit rise to the occasion.
I mean, there's no curses in the back.
9, 10, 11. It's more the fact that there's a
Oh, right.
minus
The
5,
yeah, -5. Yeah.
minus 2.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
I forgot we also had Mateo's thing. So. And then you're gonna swim through the caverns, and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, look at you."
Yep.
All right, cool.
This place has an infestation of cultists.
Indeed. All right.
They should be condemned.
It's down to you guys.
I guess I can go next. I will test agility on the location here. So it is 3. I am 3 as well. Actually, no. The first thing I'm going to do is spend 3 to play my dark horse. Then I'm going to test that. So now I'm 4 versus 3. I will use LeBranche, get a resource, and spend it plus 1 more for plus 3. So that puts me at 7 versus 3. So 4 up. Minus 4. So I get to place a clue. And there's no curses currently?
No curses.
Okay, so I will spend 2 into Family Inheritance to be 4 up again with Streetwise.
Remember that the skulls are -5.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I don't have a lucky available. Let me double check my numbers. 1, 2. This new location is not flooded. 3, 4, 7 versus 3. Yeah, that's too risky. If I get 1 action, I will move my 2 resources over to my actual pool. And that's me.
Marcus.
Oh, wait. No. I know what to do. I will spend those 2 resources to play my golden pocket watch.
Nice.
Yep. All right, now I'm done.
Let's see. And how many more clues do we need to put in the current act?
None.
That's all covered. So my work here is done. I don't need to get this.
Oh,
Oh, I guess that's a
there's-
victory.
I
Okay.
only
We
see
need to put
6.
them. We need to put them. Oh, I thought he was talking about as in getting clues.
No.
you
Uh,
still probably want to get the last one to get the victory point.
Yeah,
Right.
we do.
But yeah, 6 clues, Chris, is the answer to your question. We need to put 6 more clues in the act.
Okay. So I guess I'll get this clue, and I don't think it really matters about refilling my Eye of Chaos anymore at this point.
And at this point, you don't want to fail tests at this location.
Well, do you think I failed the test when I use when I get the curses?
That's possible.
Come on. All right, so let's just do Eye of Chaos here. And actually, what was that? 4.
You were at 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's -3, so you pass.
All right. And now this is also 3 to put one of these on there. Get to do one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess I'll take the test first. And do I have anything to actually assist me with that? I actually I don't have anything to boost that other than the arcane studies.
Yeah, and there are -5s, so anyway, we don't want to fail here.
So for
Yeah, the rosary makes you 5. And you can actually spend your resources.
Right. Yeah, well, I don't have a whole lot of resources to spend.
Yep.
So if I spend these 2 resources, and then I spend 1 resource here, then that's going to be up by 5.
I could. Oh, okay.
You had your thing. I didn't think about that either. Okay, so anyway, that's
Move one
another
of your tools
success
over.
here.
Yep.
And now I do have do I want to do that or not? I wonder what the chances of me actually going down to 0 are if I actually use Olive. Because I do have a Yukatashifa in my hand too.
I mean, and if you get 2 blesses, or if you get a bless and a curse, actually, there's no curses. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
seems pretty risky.
So
okay.
let me give this a try. We'll use Olive and see what happens here. So.
Well, you can Blessings of Isis.
Yep, I think I'll use the Blessings of Isis and take the 2 blesses as choices, and let's see, the Blessing Isis counts it as a
Auto
succeed,
plus, yeah.
and so I can take an
I'll move
action
your
or
2 over
gain a
for you.
Sure, so an action or gain a card and resource. I don't really have the resources to actually. I'm gonna get a card and resource because I think I might need more stuff to be able to make this happen next turn. Okay, that's it from me. I got a crap ton of cards now.
Upkeep. We're at 4 of 6 doom.
5 of 6 doom.
5? Oh, because of the arcane shit, yeah. Okay. I got a stone barrier, which kind of stinks.
All right, I can take care of it.
Okay. Fair enough. I just want to be able to get back in there and finish this
Right.
thing off.
And I have an acolyte. Guess there's the place to go.
Yep. Makes sense. Alright. Calvin?
Mysterious chanting.
Put it here. Because you have to.
Yep.
And Chris. Ancient Evils.
Secret Gathering. And like any test failed here causes things to get, wake him up slowly, right?
Yep.
So why don't I just say screw this and play Ward of Protection on that, just to not bother with it.
You take a horror.
I do.
Alright, so unless you got okay. Do we want to delve?
Not really.
I mean, I've got 2 deny existences in my hands, so
I'm pretty unkillable, but I guess before anything, we should have Calvin go. So
All right. So first action, I'm going to pay 3 to play Alter Fate to get rid of the.
is that only during your turn?
Yeah. It's not. It's a level 1.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I didn't have a chance to upgrade to level 3.
Okay, so you're not gonna be able to kill this acolyte actually then.
No.
Okay. So we have to finish this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
how many more do we have to do?
We have to do
Well, you also have the Golden Pocket Watch.
oh, that's
Mhm.
true. Yep. Okay. So yeah, we don't have to finish this turn. Yep.
How many do we have? Close do we need to get for? Is that
We are at 8.
this?
So we gotta get 4 more. Which we can
All right. Second
do.
Oh,
action, I'll
that should
move
be
over
easy.
down here. Oh yeah. I'll use the statue. Pop this guy. Last action, I'll end my turn over here.
Okay, serious question. Do you want me to delve?
I'm
I'm
fine
fine
with
with it.
Because we got one turn, Grace. So okay, I'll delve, and then I'll move in and do one test. All right, I'm delving. Oh, this is great to get this out of the way here instead of
it. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Instead
Yep.
of up there.
Yes. Okay, so test 3 agility, 2 fight, and then 2. And for each of these you test, you fail, you take 1 damage. Okay, so I'm testing at uh, my 3 agility versus 3 agility. That's a fail. I test 3 combat versus, or 4 combat versus 2 combat. Okay. We'll take this card back. And I guess I'll take the bless out because I think, wait for a bigger bless strain. Okay, and then we're doing at 3 intellect versus 2 intellect. That's a big fail. So I take 2 damage. I've had worse on it. To get this, and I didn't realize I had 2 of her in this deck. All right, so that's that, and then Preston.
Wouldn't you have gained 3 resources, not 2?
Yes, did I not gain 3? I thought I did gain 3. All right.
All right, Cenarian Deep 1.
Add 2 curses. Curses. Okay. And then Calvin.
All right. Need a test will 5. Might as well. I'll commit rise to the occasion. I am 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 5. All right. So 6 versus 5, I pass.
Nice.
And a stone barrier attached to the nearest location without a stone barrier attached.
Oh, I just realized we made a mistake.
How bad?
Not that bad, but this stone barrier that spawned here, it should have surged. So
And this one gains surges.
it
No, this
does.
is
It
not
does not.
not flooded because it does
No,
not. It's not surged.
but this one would have that we drew earlier. So I guess it's not a big deal. But all right. So this goes in here. I always forget that surges if it's on a flooded location. All right. So I have 2 more actions. So I will move in, and then I have to test intellect. I will commit promise power. I was at 3. I was up by 4. Okay, so I just leave that committed and I pass. And that's pretty okay. Last action. What do you want me to do about this Cenarian? The Cenarian deep.
So I was just planning on evading it.
Okay.
Because you're only probably going to do 2 damage if you hit it, right?
Yeah,
So
that is probably true. All right. So then I guess I just do the big willpower test, right?
yeah.
To get a clue on. All
Yep.
right, so we'll do that. Okay, I'm sure I pass still, because this is what, -5, the 2 of them. I was at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -5 is 4, so I still pass. The privilege
Okay.
of high willpower, and then I will spend 2 resources to put this on you.
By the way, how many blessings and cursings are in the back now?
There are 9 bless and 3 curse. Right. Is there anything that could foul Chris up? Maybe. Who needs resources? All right. Go for it.
Oh, me?
Whoever.
I kind of wish I had one more resource. Losing that one resource changed my plan a little bit. If I want to play it really, really safe, I could spend 2 resources here, then play, Code of the Ages and just auto pass 1 test,
Okay.
and then so do that, and then for the sign, I will actually
I moved your clue over for you.
let's see, I'll take it as an extra action. And thanks. So you already did that. Okay. And then now, I'll put this here. Should have spent 1 there. I can do the Alan McBride thing here, and
You don't have a resource for catastrophe, right? If you were thinking of that.
no, that is one thing that maybe I should do this the other order.
I mean, you could take a card and a resource instead. Right?
Yeah,
You
but then
still
I
want,
won't be able to do. Then we don't won't be able to do this. Try to do 3 of them. I guess I can settle for 2.
Well, I
first
can
thing
give you a
just
will pip.
What's that?
I can give you a will pip too.
Well, that's the other thing is that yeah, I don't have your catastrophe, but I can get these 2, and I actually I can do other will pips also.
Okay.
So that, in fact, let's see, I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7 as it is, 7v3, 4 up, and I can throw a read the signs to be 5 up, and just do it like that, and not actually use Aleph for this one. And then I can do paradoxical covenant, and this thing did not reach me for a second there. Okay, so there we go. That
Move
one
your clue over.
succeeds, and I got 1 more action, and so 4, 5. Why don't let's play this safe, because this is gonna be the last one we need, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 5. I'll commit this 6, 7,
I'll commit
and
Strong Spirits.
I can discard. Actually, I can do that too. I can do that also. That puts me at 8v3. So I'm 5 up already.
Yep. But there are curses, so.
Okay. If that's the case, so this is the last one we need. I'll go ahead and throw the
commit it.
catastrophe for pips too.
Yeah, I commit 1 as well.
Are you going to use Olive?
Is that at this point is it a good idea or a bad idea? I guess it's probably
It's probably a good idea.
sure.
And
I mean, the worst I could get would be the auto fail, which we have never used, so I could always cancel that. But anyway,
no,
so
the worst
we
you bit would curse
into oblivion, I suppose so.
All right, but anyway, we did it. That's 12. And so we got a sudden stillness permeates the chamber. The only sound you hear is the gentle rippling of the reflecting pool inside the cult's hidden lair, and the pounding of your own heart in your chest as you struggle to understand what you've seen. Whatever ritual the Order was performing has been disrupted by your hand, but Agent Dawson does not look relieved. Okay, right, he says through choked breaths. His hands shake as he lowers his weapon. Come on, quickly. We have another task to perform. Another task? You have no idea what Dawson is talking about. He notices your confusion and shakes his head. No time to explain. Follow me. Then a fuzzy darkness overtakes your memories. The ritual's order was disrupted. The ritual's order was... Wait, the ritual's... The order's ritual was disrupted. I'm tired. Order's ritual was disrupted. And, the Dagon still slumbers. and we have some other stuff that we can resolve, but we get to spend our XP. So how much did we get? We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 XP. Not bad, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 XP. All right. Good deal. What time is it? It's pretty late, isn't it? It's 9:30.
9:32.
Yeah.
Okay, so 16 in all for this one and last week's.
Let's see. Let me see what I have recorded. Let's see. I have 9 available from last week.
Same.
Is that what you guys have?
Yeah,
I
so you
got-
said
yeah, I
7
got
just
9.
now for this week,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 16.
So we have a total of 16 now.
Are we gonna go on to Maelstrom tonight, or do you guys want to finish it? Do you guys want to finish it up next week?
I can go
Um,
ahead.
I would probably lean slightly towards the next week, unless everybody else. If everybody else wants to do it tonight, I'm okay to do it. But I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, couldn't get back to sleep, or 4 or 5, and so I'm a little tired.
Sure.
I dozed off a couple times.
I'm all right either way.
Yeah, I'm okay either way. We can, if we do it next week, there will be one scenario next week, and then we would go back to live cards the following week, assuming that everybody's here for the next 2 weeks. So that gives everybody a chance to make sure their collections are where they want them to be.
Yeah, I found my old case that I had my Arkham cards. So, so I'm trying to reorganize my cards to fit between the 2 big cases that I now have and a smaller case for player cards, which I doubt it'll fit all the new cards.
Yeah, well, I bought a ring binder and sleeves, for my cards to make room for everything and not have to buy a bunch of individual sleeves for everything. Taking Jeff's route, and that's going to
Or you
be
can
many hours of work.
Or you can just not buy sleeves.
Yes, but we're not horrific like you are.
Someone's got to be horrific.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's true. It's kind of but yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and so we're not continuing tonight, right? So it sounds like.
I think I'm kind of sleepy. I think I might hit the bed early tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream
All right.
then. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it.